Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons' command.
Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
More work, 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 work. Work, 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 work.
Lust, only in force.
Bitch, you doing a good job. 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 Fuck that laundry. Fuck that dish. Take a break and shake that shit.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Why did we even go to those other places? Our Ford dealer had the exact car we wanted.
Yeah, Escort. I just wanted to make sure we get the most car for our money.
I told you, Escort's the best-selling car in the world. The Chevy and Chrysler dealers couldn't say that.
Neither could the imports. Well, we got the car we wanted, and a stereo free. It saved over $600.
And don't forget about the free automatic transmission for me.
Why would anyone want to go anywhere else except to a Ford dealer?
Have you driven a Ford
Lately.
This is Jesse the Body Ventura talking to you from the Chicago Lake Liquor Store, across from Sears in Minneapolis. Where should you turkeys go to buy your beer? Chicago Lake Liquor Store. You can get the finest in domestic beer as well as imported beer. You can drink little bottles or drink it like the Body does.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh. Gonna sit down so when I poo, I can also pee.
Big truck, duck, pluck, fun to rhyme, quick, stick, lick, dinner time, spit, split, slit, shut your eye, witch, stitch, pitch, big truck.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
doing it.
On BF Live. You know we vibing. Oh, in the midday. You know we vibing. We're the best chat family.
Are you ready? It's Monday, folks. It doesn't matter if you're ready or not. Monday is here, and this is BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 482, and it is urgent that I hang out with you guys for the next few hours, because this is what I love to do on any day, but especially on Monday, February 16th. We're already halfway through the month of February. Come on, spring. Come on, I can feel you. It's urgent. I need the warm weather. 37 degrees where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. Come on, loose, sing it, buddy. Come on. I'm not shy. All right. Well, I hope you guys are not shy and you want to get around to having some fun right here on BF Live the Vibe, because this is Stream Show 482, and it is Monday, folks, and we're here. So let's hang out for the next 3 hours, and let's have a Monday together. We got great people backstage. We have great people in the chat. I have some fun stories and things lined up that we can get to for the next 3 hours. We're definitely going to do some not-so-serious news in just a couple minutes after we check in with you guys with the opening chat family check-in. Welcome. I feel you can see my eyes now, everybody. But yes, we're going to do the not-so-serious news. We're going to get into some Olympic controversy and all that stuff. We're going to have a lot of fun talking about a lot of cool stuff today. And another thing, before I get too far in the show, I'm going to let you know that tomorrow I'm even going to have a guest here on BF Live the Vibe. Let me find their picture real quick, and I will let you know that the one and only James and Florence from the Forum Celebrity Podcast will be returning as my guest to BF Live the Vibe tomorrow. We're going to talk about like all things celebrity with them, catch up with them and see what they're up to. And boy, if you don't watch some of their stuff they do, Florence and James, they interview many of interesting people. And I watched one of these interesting people. We'll discuss that and a lot more tomorrow when Florence and James join us in hour number 2 for the Vibe. Well, let's get on with hour number 1 and the next 3 hours that we have right here. Let's bring our bro and the bro dog in from backstage. It is time. There's your cue. He's turning away. It's got him. Bro dog's here. He's wait, bro dog. Hey, buddy.
He's distracted today, I think.
I understand that. The weather's getting warm again, and he's because I know for a while there it was like a little snowy and everything was kind of locked in. It wasn't too much for him to lock in on, right? And hunt down and bring back. How you guys doing?
All right. When we're talking about the dog, I seen him do one of the most amazing caring things the other night. I don't usually. I'm not the dog sleeping in the bed. I'm not really that type of guy.
Oh, really?
But the little one here, he jumps up in the bed with me sometimes and sleeps at the foot of the bed. And then there's the big dog, and he always sleeps in the same room with me, but he's got his own little bed mattress.
Good.
And he's so abnormally large. He's like a bear, man. And in the middle of the night, I felt him trying to get up in my bed. He had his front paws, but he's so big. He's so big he can't do it. But this little dog was on my bed, grabbing him by the back of the neck and trying to pull him up.
Really?
Amazing,
That's
man.
Something, man. So you think the big dog is jealous because bro dog's up in the bed with you? Like, hey, man, I want to be in the big dog bed.
Yeah,
wow.
I don't know why, but for some reason that big dog went. But watching him try to help that dog in the bed was amazing to me.
That is funny. Let's have awareness and compassion on top of it, Scott. That's amazing. That's our friend Bro Dog. I got some Bro Dog stuff I want to run for you. Let me hear. I always got some fresh stuff here on BF Live the Vibe. At least I try to here, courtesy of our friend Terry Nee. Well, let's see. Terry, I heard that my Bro Dog went through a little thing and he got placed a little bit or what. I make sure I got these in the right order. And so let me see, Terry.
Around here, I'm the boss.
The boss? Whoa. For real?
Yeah. I call the walks, choose the toys, and claim first bite of every snack.
Wow. Okay, got it.
Good. Glad we're clear.
Whatever you say, boss.
Oh, somebody tried to out Bro Dog the Bro Dog, bro. That's Terry Nee's dog. He says, I'm the boss around here, so he kind of went for it. Let me see.
Around here, I'm the boss.
The boss? For real?
Yeah. I call the walks, choose the toys, and claim first bite of every snack.
Wow. Okay, got it.
Good. Glad we're clear.
Whatever you say, boss.
Oh shit. Well, there you go. But I think they might have straightened some stuff out as they got to know each other, Scott, because then later on I got this kind of an updated video of the situation because we know Bro Dog is the boss. Like he kind of bumped you out of the way here on the vibe, right? You know, it's Bro Dog and Scott now. So now, of course, don't take.
Yes, boss. Rope. Fetch.
On it. Here it is.
Good work. Now, taxi mode.
Hop on.
Smooth ride, as always.
Appreciate it, boss.
Payment incoming.
Oh. How about that? That's Terry Nee kicking that. So now Terry Nee's dog, that's Knee Dog and Bro Dog hanging out. And Bro Dog's, hey, I had to straighten out the situation. He's like, nah, you just got to be known that here on BF Live The Vibe, Bro Dog is the top.
I'm on the crate for a reason.
Yes, boss.
Rope. Fetch.
On it. Here it is.
Good work. Now, taxi mode.
Hop on.
Smooth ride, as always.
Appreciate it, boss.
Payment incoming.
So maybe that's why he likes the big dog, Scott.
Yeah.
The big dogs give him a ride around and all that stuff. Maybe do the piggyback ride. Thank you, Terry Nee, and thanks for everybody that's going to hang out here for the next few hours right here on the Vibe. He's pushing you around, isn't he, Scott?
Yeah, he's trying to get in my lap.
He's trying to get in your lap? All right. Well, Scott, we had a great day of thawing here yesterday, our first great day of thawing, and it rained. We had that warm rain like all day yesterday, buddy. So a lot of the snow is kind of dissipating enough here now that I can start fooling myself that it's maybe not as cold and miserable as it was a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Right.
But it is Monday. We're going to check in with the chat family in just a couple minutes and see what kind of vibes are out there on Monday, February 16th. Hey, what's up off the clock, Alexa? How you doing? Whoop.
It's Monday, but you don't have to be a bunch of whiny bitches about it.
All right, why you got called by bitches? She said it's Monday, but we don't have to be a bunch of what?
It's Monday, but you don't have to be a bunch of whiny bitches about it.
We're not crying. We're not doing anything. We don't have a case of the Mondays here or anything like that on the Vibe. We don't do anything like that.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
I said we don't do the case of Mondays here. We're going to do the opening chat family check-in. And right before we begin that, I will let you know the fun stories we're going to get down with when we do the not-so-serious news. I have Rock You Like a Horoscope planned out for us. I even have my unasked for movie review, Scott. You know, I told you I was going to have to go out for the Valentine's movie. I was given the warning. Right. So I did go see a Valentine's movie. I'll do that when I do my unasked for movie review. Like I said, I have horoscopes. I got whack tracks. I have internet shite. I got karaoke. I got National Day calendar. We have Perry talk. We even got some fun stuff we can get in with that. I have a whole sheet full of stuff written down. Let's get into the chat and see what order it comes out today. You are the Vibe. This is Monday. It's Stream Show 482. It's Monday, February 16th. So let me and Scott know what you're up to. Say hello to Bro Dog. And then also we have a bro backstage. Let's bring him back in. I thought we did. I think he was in and he was out. Unless I don't have an imagination. But let's say whatever friends come back in backstage, I'll bring them along and we'll hang out for the next 3 hours and have fun. But not before we start with the opening chat family check-in, folks. It's Monday. Let me know how you're feeling about it. Is it getting warmer where you're at? Is it colder? Are you home or at bed? Where are you at? Or you work? Let us know what you're doing. Let me find my element and let's get into it. It's Monday. This is the opening chat family check-in. This is the Vibe. Let's go.
amongst yourselves.
Please talk amongst yourselves and talk to myself and Scott, Bro Dog, and let's see if Bobby Nick comes along or if Andrew joins us. Scott, what's your interactions been with Andrew since he's welched on the bed on No Filter Saturday? Anything go down of note Saturday? I know I'm drawing on your brain cells here over the weekend, buddy. All these shows come together, but
it was just more of the same. You know, he's got all those aches and pains and
list of medical issues, right?
Yeah, it's rod and all that. Yeah,
everything. Yeah, everything. Okay. Well, we'll see if Andrew gives us the list of all his medical issues, but that's not what we're here for right this second. We're here for the opening chat family check-in. We're gonna hang out.
I remember what happened on No Filter. Another thing, we didn't have Bobby Nick. We were supposed to have our 400th episode.
Okay.
But we didn't have Bobby Nick because he had to go to the hospital to get an IV or something. And so we've kind of held off on the 400th episode, and we just did like a pop-up show of Andrews, what we did.
Oh, very good.
And then Bobby Nick ended up coming in, but.
Good. Well, I hope he's okay because I unless I'm having like my brain's mush. I thought I saw Bobby Nick pop in on below the line backstage, and I don't see him now. So we'll see if Bobby Nick joins us at some point during the day here. But right now, it is time for the opening chat family check-in, guys. Let us know what you're up to. Establish the vibe. For the next 3 hours, we're gonna hang out. You are the vibe. And this is Stream Show 482. It's Monday. Let's do it and get into it. And it begins with my PayPal and Stream Elements. All my preset options are always pinned on the top of every chat. Thank you in advance. And then Peacunt checks in with the bugles, indicating that it's the beginning of the opening chat family check-in. Hello, Peacunt, my friend. Then Peacunt checks in with his Goonie Google. He says, Unga Bunga, you begonias. Happy Monday. And what do you gonna know, BF Chang? Yes, God, and you know that we do the not so serious news here on the Vibe. And when we go over there, it's going to be interesting because we're going to have to talk about our Canadian friends. And you and I discussed how we get in this little very small window of watching curling, Scott.
Yeah.
And we've had some curling controversy this weekend. And I watched more curling this weekend than I have since the Olympics started, buddy. So it finally happened for me to where I had the time and the TV was in front of me and my whole family and we sat down and watched mad rounds of curling yesterday afternoon. It was amazing. We're going to talk about the what went down and all the controversy that's going on in the Olympic curling when we do the not so serious news. There he is. Let's bring him in real quick so he can be part of the opening chat family check-in and say hello to him from the great white north, Bobby Nick. Hey.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, good. Deep butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Fuck yeah. We're doing it. We're having it. Captain Nick reporting for duty, sir.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Deep butt cheeks.
There you go. I thought you were just going to come in and that was going to be your mic check, was coming in with your opening, your standard opening.
Yeah, well, I noticed that I was on the wrong input, so I was like, okay, I got to switch it over.
Sometimes it can be painful when you hit the wrong input, depending on who you're with. Hey, what's up, Bob? How's it going, buddy? I hear you had to go get an IV or something.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, the past 3 days I've had to do it. I got to do it again today, and it's going to be snowing today.
So what's the dealio? Is this part of a health regimen? Is this preparation for your dental surgeries, or what's going on?
No, it's Friday afternoon. I realized something was wrong with my foot, and so yeah. And I went to the doctor, and there's infection. There's a.
You got the sugar foot.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a tear. It's like a. I think some skin ripped off on the bottom of my foot, and it got infected. So
he's been staring at Wendy's feet for too long.
Yeah. Oh no. And I got a toe. I got a picture of that I could pull up a little too quickly right here. Let me see right here. I think I have a Wendy folder, and I think that's one of the few things in it. In the Wendy folder, I'm like, I need to put that.
I can assure you, it is definitely nothing like that. Jesus, but
there it is.
The thing is, oh god, ugh.
There it is.
Oh Jesus, she's a lizard. But yeah, it is. Thing is, it's hard to notice anything like if it's healing or whatnot, because you're always constantly stepping on your foot, right? So
yeah,
it's gonna hurt.
Well, I hope you're okay no matter what you're dealing with there, Bob. I'm no doctor and I don't play one here. I know I'm fucking around saying I hope you don't have the sugar foot, but I really don't hope you don't have the sugar foot or nothing's wrong with you, my friend. Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, the doctor did say, because I am diabetic, it could hinder the healing process a little bit.
You gotta watch the sugar foot. I'm making a joke, but it's based on something stuff I've known.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I don't play one here. Hey, but what I did notice, guys, is that I told you guys I didn't even do replayables on Saturday because I kind of just dipped off and me and the wife hung out for the day. And but I could tell something was going on. It always seems to go this way. The Andrew frantic video call request, right? Was that going down with the no filter thing? I was getting a video call for Andrew. What's going on with the no filter? You must report. I'm like, oh, something must be going on.
Yeah.
For sure.
So that must have been when you were.
We didn't want to have our 400th show without Bobby Nick, but then Andrew didn't want to go off on a show, so.
Right. But God forbid, you can't even call in with Sugarfoot or any problem with Andrew because he's like, Jesus Christ, man, trying to do my fucking 400 stream here. And I'm not saying he said that, but I know that's his general attitude about things. It's like, hey, man, with your health shit, and I'm trying to do a show over here. You know, that's kind of.
Well, I still got this jewelry. It's very nice. It's a Ivy thing.
Oh, yeah,
so you just have to hook
it
it
don't
back
even
up.
matter. Like, even when okay, I guess that's a good enough excuse for you. Even then, he still don't want to relent and go, I guess that's, it's still not a good reason for him not to do his show.
Whenever Bobby Nick came in from the, he just got back from the hospital and he's telling us the story like he is here. And then right away, he keeps trying to interrupt, though, interject. And then as soon as he gets a word chance, well, then he starts naming his element. I
told you, like he's just like Perry, Scott.
Yeah, he's got to kill Bobby Nick's thunder.
I was told that at that point, Andrew really hadn't mentioned any of his ailments, but I guess
Bobby Nick got there.
It's a competition. Scott, we got to keep analyzing this because he's so much like Perry. No one can have an ailment greater than his or worse than his, and if you start bringing them up in conversation, not even trying to be competitive, he'll just start. I had 2 neck surgeries. Well, Andrew's like, well, I got this, and you think that's bad? He's definitely that guy. Unbelievable, guys. All right. Well, let's continue on with the opening. Wow, he had to one up you. There you go.
That's funny.
We're gonna do a little Perry talk later. Well, I hope you're okay, Scott. Bobby Nick. There is Pecan 420 checking in with all his membership emojis, and you can too for as little as $1.99 here on the Vibe. My $2 level, and I will love you long time. Look for the membership link running in the chat. Pecan 420, he just gifted one, so maybe you caught this one. Pascal Digital, a name I haven't heard in a minute, guys. Name I thought I was familiar with from the chat. Pascal Digital has been lifted and gifted by our friend Pecan 420. Hello, Pecan, from our friend Buckshot Kid. Sizzle checks in and goes, ahoy, ahoy. Let me find the sizzle for my nizzle. Sizzle just steps in on a Monday on the Vibe. We're going to do some Perry talk, sizzle my nizzle. There was a members only show, a love fest it was, with Perry Caravello. We'll tell you about that. FJM checks in. He goes, thank God Diapergate, basalt before the wife got home. I'm sitting over here sweating. Poor FJM catching the vid again and always having some type of issues. Our friend Just a Guest checks in and says number 8, but we say you're number 1, Just a Guest, on a Monday. Basalt. 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 I don't know why I got basalt just randomly in the Vibe chat. Give me Bezos checks in and goes, I thought there wasn't going to be a show today. What, for me? No. I understand maybe some of you are off on President's Day. My wife and others are off, so it is President's Day here on the Vibe. So if you're off today and this is your first time checking out the Vibe Alive, welcome. I like to write things of poor taste, as our friend Spawn 13 checking in. Jim Fan says, now that can be a good afternoon, y'all. And I can get high now. But come on, it's after 12, but we don't judge here. We don't judge. We just join along here on the Vibe. Happy President's Day and just happy Monday here on the Vibe. We're going to catch up with the chat during the opening chat family check-in. We're going to talk about the Olympics, curling controversy, other sports stories, the Daytona 500, and more. Buckshot Kid checks in and says hello to Sizzle Chest. Hello, FJM from Buckshot Kid. Buckshot Kid acknowledges Just a Guest. Buckshot Kid says hello to Gimme Bezos. Pecan shouts out Buckshot Kid and FJM. And Gimme Bezos. The Panelverse steps in and says, come on, people. Let's go ahead and hit the like button and support the show. I appreciate the enthusiastic support from the Panelverse. Just a Guest checks in and says hello to Buckshot Kid. Pecan shouts out Spawn and says, Hoya brother. Buckshot Kid shouts out the Panelverse. Pecan 420 shouts out Just a Guest with the Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Us the guests enjoying using the emojis here on the Vibe. There's a membership link if you want to join the crew and support me that way for as little as $1.99. The panel verse, Hoya from Peacunt 420. Hello, Nightbot from the Buckshot Kid. Terry Nee steps in and says, hated this song, Urgent. Ooh, you hated Urgent? It was okay. It was a skate kind of song. Terry Nee steps in on the Vibe for his dislike of the Foreigner song I opened up the show with, Urgent. Let's see what we got here. And if you didn't see yesterday, Bobby Nick or some of you got jumped in real quickly, maybe I thought. I did a quick cartoon stream yesterday morning.
Yeah, I seen that, yeah.
An hour and a half or 2 hours, just watching some old classic Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and Looney Tunes, and was it Terry Nee and a couple friends were hanging out. But I was surprised that FJM wasn't in there. Let's see. It's so urgent, says Spawn checking in. Sizzle Chest shouts out Buckshot Kid with the yo. Peacunt shouts out Sizzle Chest. Sizzle Chest shouts Peacunt right back. Hello, Terry Nee from Buckshot Kid. Gimme Beso says, weather on the ones in San Antonio, it's 70 degrees and clear skies. Peacunt 420 shouts out Terry Nee and says, it's so urgent to see. Crap, I thought it was Ray tomorrow. Oh, Ray. Oh, you thought the guest was Ray tomorrow? Oh, boy. Hey, Scott, were you out on social media any of this weekend? The reason I ask is because there was some raw audio going around from Ray's stand-up in Atlantic City, Scott.
I haven't heard it, but I've been watching Ray's shows, and he's been on an apology tour of it. He bombed somewhere, yeah.
Ooh. I think it was resorts in Atlantic City. Scott, it was 31 minutes. It was audio only because somebody just sat up their phone on a table.
Yeah.
And let me just say it was compelling for the wrong reasons. Because you're just waiting, going, come on, the next one's got to be a laugh, right? And you're just sitting here, come on. I sent the link to Terry Nee, and I'm like, I just got the thumbs up and all. I don't know. Buckshot gets acknowledged by Terry Nee. Peacunt, so that's why he was excited, thinking it was the guest tomorrow. Peacunt gets acknowledged by Terry Nee right there. He's already on an apology tour about it, Scott.
Yeah. For the last couple of shows I've watched him, he's I bombed, okay, you know.
Oh my God, Scott! It was amazing for the wrong reasons. It was amazing. Hey, I updated the links, Bobby Nick. Let me know if they work. It's Mick TV in the lounge. It's Rumble.
Oh yeah,
it's Twitch. They should be right. Go and click on them, and you'll find your way over to Bobby Nick land if they work right. Or you can go to Scott Fitzpatrick stuff by clicking on that link box. All says our friend Terry Nee in disappointment. Scott Hoya, prop master, and Bro Dog from Peacunt. Yeah. There's Peacunt socials if you want to see some of the wrestling matches and all that stuff. Bobby Nick, did you premiere one of these the other night? I saw.
There was a few. I think there was like 5, actually.
Peacunt makes the matches, and he premieres them on his channel, Peacunt 420. And Bobby Nick has nighttime shows, watch parties. You got to check it out all together or individually, whatever you want to do. It's all fun.
Scott was in one of them, but I can't remember.
Oh, I watched some of them, but I might have fell asleep or something.
Yeah.
Wait, so if you want to see people in this universe, Bobby, Nick, Scott, myself, even Andrew and Wendy and all, that all goes down in those wrestling matches on Peacunt 420. His link's running in the chat, too. There's Buckshot saying hello to me. Terry Nee says, Terry, thank you, buddy. He says, it's always a fun day here. I appreciate that, buddy. That's what we go for. We only get one ride on the planet. Let's make it a good one. Buckshot Kid says hello to myself, Bro Dog, and Scott. That was probably before Bobby Nick was here. The big sister, Kathy, checks in and says hello. She gets the applause. She gets the kiss. Hey, big sis, happy Monday. Crazy Cute Sunflower steps in and says happy Monday to myself, Scott, and Bro Dog, puff, puff, pass. Come on, but really before I got it ready. Don't tempt me. Hello, sister BF. Is that a train song? Hey, sister. Nope, we'll work on it. Let me see. From Terry Nee. The Crazy Cute Sunflower says, happy Monday to the chat friends. Fat Pig says he thinks he says good day to me, but I say good day to you, sir. The Fat Pig steps in to the Vibe on a Monday. How you doing, Fat Pig, sir? Membership link running. Hello, Kathy Linder from Buckshot Kid. The best kind of Monday, the day off, paid day off due to the holiday. It's President's Day here in the States. Hello, Crazy Cute Sunflower from Buckshot Kid. My sister Kathy says, did I read or dream that they found Savannah's mother? It must have been a dream. Must have been a dream because that shit, I imagine that would be all over the place. But if she ends up dead, you can be sure that Andrew will be the first one in here to tell us. Hey guys, did you hear Savannah? Pecan 420 shouts out my big sister Kathy with the Hoya. Pecan then shouts out the Fat Pig with the Takal. Hi, Buckshot Kid from Crazy Cute Sunflower. Pecan 420 acknowledges Crazy Cute Sunflower with the Hoya. Pecan Takal Brother from the Fat Pig. The Fat Pig says, Happy Family Day, Bobby Nick. Happy Family Day.
Thank you.
Is that what you call it up in Canada? Is that really a thing?
That's a thing today, yeah.
Really?
That's what's going on here.
I thought I saw it was President's Day here in the state. We're going to do, really? Family Day, really?
For real, yo.
Well, I know when I was younger, Scott, we used to have Washington's birthday and we used to have Lincoln's birthday, and they'd be separate holidays. And at some point, they were like, we just going to make them one, and y'all going to get 1 day off for that.
Yeah.
Damn it. We used to have 2 days off. But yes, it is President's Day here in the States. But interesting. Scott, they always have those weird kind of co-holidays up there in Canada, don't they?
Yeah, it's usually something different. Well, a lot of times it is. Mostly it's the same, but yeah.
Different but the same. And I like to know what come first. Is like, did you guys see us having President's Day and go, hey, all those people in the States are off, eh? We can't do no business with them, so Family Day, eh? We don't have President's Day, but we need to take a day off. We can't do business with them down there in the lower 48. I don't know. I get curious. I'm a curious person.
Yeah, because the thing is, I think Family Day is only recognized in like three provinces in Canada. So in other provinces, there's other holidays even going on.
Okay, so you're I think what you're describing to me is that many people have the day off in Canada, but in different provinces they might have a different reason or theme for being off today.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's whack. Hey, my Canadian bros, they're crazy. No shit, Scott. Written Off checks in and says, Hoya to myself, Scott, Brodog, and Bobby Nick. Happy Monday to the chat family. And could you hit that like and share button, please? I'd appreciate it. Gimme Beso says, I was worried Nick was taking time after Wendy's F-bomb. Did she drop one last night? What did she do?
Oh, it was the other night. Yeah, no. No, I only
Different kind of F-bomb?
We actually, we went on Rumble exclusive because we was on YouTube.
Okay.
And yeah, there was.
Oh my goodness! But rest in peace, Bobby Nick. He just got a little case of the sugar for man. He okay. He ain't going nowhere, buddy. Buckshot Kid, Hoya from our friend Written Off. Written Off shouts out Hoya, happy bird, happy birthday. Pecan shouts out Written Off and says Hoya, brother. There's Scott's link if you're wondering what he does, all his videos and stuff. Bobby Nick was so nice. Oh, it's very neat. Wait a minute. I'm talking about you in the past tense already, Bob. Right in front of your face.
Damn.
Well, this is kind of good. But the living funerals, we're going to do the living funerals for Bobby Nick. We'll do that right now. My sister Kathy says, Bobby Nick, take care of that foot. Check it every day. Ask for help if you need it. You don't want to lose your foot. That's from my big sister.
Yeah, the thing is,
She'll be on your ass now.
I go every day for at least the next couple of days still, and they check my vitals, they give me the IV antibiotic, and they change the bandage on it. They check on everything, so it's pretty good.
Oh, good. I hope everybody's okay, good as they can be. FJM is over there on the Rumble. I can tell by the little symbol on my chat, and it says it's me, the CCK, the calcified COVID kid. All alone in my humble tumble Rumble room. They told me to download, damn it. He's a little bitter about being drawn over to Rumble every now and then. I appreciate you keeping the lights on and keeping it warm over on BF Live The Vibe, also on Rumble. We did the cartoon stream over there yesterday. That's why we keep the Rumble warm, because if you try to play those cartoons on YouTube, they kind of pick up on it fairly quickly.
BF, were you watching any Peak Hunt this morning?
I didn't see too much of it. I wasn't able to look in. What's up, buddy?
So Jim actually lost a dirty diaper.
Just lost track of it? Lost it.
I guess he took it off. He walked around with it. Didn't even realize where he put it down. Ooh. So he realized it, and he was looking for like the whole show. But there was a happy conclusion.
Yeah.
He found out that he finally found it after like an hour and a half.
Oh my God!
It was in his wife's garbage, so he didn't put it in the right place. But yeah, it was actually the wrong garbage.
Right, because you can't be like Perry Caravello when he does that famous story where he went over with his pissy diaper, Bobby Nick.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he went over to a friend's house and he went in and used their half bath downstairs or whatever. And you know, you got those little dainty cans you might throw a tissue in or something, Bob. If you even feel like using it, like Scott's got, right there, prop master. That's why we call him the prop master. But Bobby Nick, he takes his full ass adult diaper, multi-soaked, and puts it in one of those little bathroom can and just walks out, and then just the whole little half bath smells like piss.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. There's better ways of disposing of diapers nowadays.
Unbelievable. Terry Nee says, who's going to get Bobby Nick's new computer? Dude, you're getting a Dell from Bobby Nick.
I already talked about this, and I already decided that I'm leaving it to Scott. He deserves it.
All right, cool.
I do hear people like lining up for, but as soon as somebody's going to die, man, everybody's like wanting to take it with the left. Give Me Beso says, I'm not saying Nick is losing his foot, but a local barbecue restaurant is serving smoked Bobby toes this week. There might be a connection there. Give Me Beso says, checking in. Pecan checks in with it, Scott. It's Monday, and we're almost at the completion of the chat family check-in. Bad and badder, says my big sister, probably still talking about the foot. FJM says, my reward for finding a pissy diaper was, here, Papa, I got something in this pool up for you. You want to guess? Hey, man, it was a good day if it wasn't brown or anything like that. If it was just pee, I'm like, it's a good day. Tierney says, Bobby Nick can see an Ozzy concert now that they're in heaven. Ain't that some shit, Baba? But Bobby, tell him to play Crazy Train, Bob.
Aye.
Hoya says the Reverend Wild Bill. How you doing, Bill? Happy Monday. I hope you and the missus are doing well. Sizzle Chess says, last year my work gave us a made-up holiday called Juneteenth off, but not President's Day. Oh, shit. They flipped it. They said, look, we are taking this day, okay, and we are going to turn it into this day, okay, so you don't have your President's Day no more, okay? We're going to do Juneteenth. That's right. The last day they were told that they were free. Hi, Bill, from my sister, Kathy. Kathy, H-I-G-H from Wild Bill. The Lazy Geek 777 says, just wanted to say, go Orioles. I think Adley has a solid 2026. Well, thank you. You see me, I'm on. Hey, Lazy Geek 777, but do you think we have any pitching? We got like this guy and a guy that might be getting Eflin, might be, who knows? But I'm always hopeful. Spring always rings eternal. Hopeful. Lazy Geek 777 checking in. And yes, I'm looking forward to Adley having a good season this year too. Let's see. Terry Nee says, I hear avocados taste like chicken wings in heaven.
I hope so.
That would be amazing. Then Bobby Nick would eat those avocados, wouldn't he? Then you would eat those things. Let me see what I got here for that.
So yeah, Bobby friend, you want to hear all the holidays that are celebrated today across the country?
That well, we're going to do it. You know, I want to do it, Bobby Nick, because once again, I was going to say, okay, well, we can just find it. This is a real quick reason, like this whole President's Day different to do a Canadian corner. But I'm like, nah, I don't always have to force it. But then you double down by saying, not only do we have one, like we got only like 3 provinces, but other provinces have different celebrations, Bob. Now I think we are legally required on BF Live The Vibe to go to Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner. And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner.
It's a beauty way to go. Oh, beauty, go. Okay. Oh, beauty, go.
All right, it's Monday, President's Day here in the lower 48 in the United States. Now, I wasn't going to really labor it too much today, but whenever we have things that are kind of uniquely Canadian and we kind of notice the differences, we go to Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner and we hash it out. So, Bob, tell us today, because we have President's Day off, and I want to say because we had President's Day, you're like, hey, we got to come up with some holiday because, hey, why not? We need a day off too. So you told me that you were off for Family Day today, right?
Yes, Family Day is in Alberta, British Columbia, New Brunswick, Ontario, and Saskatchewan. So it's recognized by 5 provinces.
Okay.
But here's where it gets complicated. In Manitoba today, it's Louis Real Day. I don't even know who the fuck that is. but that's what day it is. And then in Prince Edward Island, it's Islander Day.
Okay. Wow.
And then in Nova Scotia, where the wonderful Frankie McDonald is,
hell yeah,
it's Heritage Day.
JC, Bobby, and what the hell is going on up there in Canada?
So
buddy?
yeah, there's 4 different holidays being celebrated today.
Yep. Oh,
Depends where you are. Depends where you are.
It's going to be we got a great Canadian contingent that's part of the BF Live the Vibe chat family, and we're going to go a little heavy on the Canada content here today, not only starting with BF Live the Vibe, but we're going to talk about the whole Canadian curling controversy, Bobby Nick. But thank you for letting us know about the fact that it's President's Day here in the lower 48 and Canada. I guess I'm going to go with that. You guys had to come up with some reason to have a holiday too. So every different province apparently has different holidays up in Canada. That's what we learned today in Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner. And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner.
It's a beauty way to go. Oh, beauty, go. Okay. Oh, beauty, go.
All right, there we go. Let's check in. Let's continue. We were almost at the end of the chat family check-in before we learned a little something. Anybody know where I can get an armadillo shell cheap? They don't live in New England and are at least $100 online. Hook a brother up with armadillo. I'm not even going to ask why you want it. Reverend Wild Bill gets a laugh and acknowledgement from Pecan. What's up, Scott? Did you think you got an idea why he wants it?
I live in southern Illinois. That's not really armadillo country. But I guess they're starting to move up this way for some reason. It's been a few years now, but I had a video of me holding one up and chasing Stormy around with it, or ran her over with a car.
Yeah, I'm having a recollection about that one too. Why do I remember? I do have a kind of remember. You always holding up something. You or Bro Dog is. Sizzle Chaz, I can look here. Oh, and my sister says about the Ray thing is that she was talking about. Oh my God, he stinks, and people walked out. It's good. Well, I don't know. I said the link to Terry. I might have to pull a couple of minutes of that. I can look here in San Antonio, but the shipping might negate any savings on those armadillo shells right there. Lazy Geek Hoya from Pecan 420. Sizzle Chest says, give me Bezos. Let me know. Thanks. But don't go to no trouble. The Trippy Experience checks in and goes, that's it, Bobby. Get the fuck out of my studio. What the fuck is Trippy tripping on you for? What's going on?
I don't know. I think he might think he might be drunk. Who knows?
Hey, Trip,
it's okay though. He's a good guy.
We don't judge. We'll join along. Hey, Trippy Experience. Happy Monday here on The Vibe. Hello, the Reverend Wild Bill from Buckshot Kid. The Reverend Wild Bill, Buckshot Kid, hi. Buckshot Kid says hello to Trippy. Trippy gets the love from Pecan. Trippy gets the love from Wild Bill. Josh checks in with the Hoya. Josh from
Tennessee.
Trippy Experience says Buckshot, Pecan, cheers y'all. Then he shouts out Reverend Wild Bill. Buckshot says hello to Josh in Tennessee, and the Reverend Wild Bill says hello to Josh as well. Just a Guess says February needed a holiday, I guess. All I know is that my wife is home, says Terry Neat with the grr and the anger. It's all this grunting. Why are you so anger? It's Happy Monday, so look who just brightened our chat, everybody. Amber checks in on a Monday. How you doing, Amber? Happy Monday. Buckshot Kid says hello to Amber as she checks in. There's Scott's links and all of our bros links running in the chat. Buckshot, good afternoon from Amber. Amber gets the love from Reverend Wild Bill and Pecan. Hello, FJM from Buckshot Kid. Amber shouts out the Reverend Wild Bill, Pecan 420. Good afternoon. Social Chat says, and Perry won't let us come over to take a dump. Unfair. Exactly, bro. He poops in people's, a dining room adjacent bathrooms and leaves big, heavy, wet diapers. Well, we can't even use his stuff when we go over there. All in the nick of time. The boss just got home. He said, with the diaper found.
Yeah.
And then that's always the way, Jim, because you would eventually found it with your nose, right? Down the road, but you didn't want to wait that out. But yeah, the women have a chance. They'll just come and walk into the room and go, why is this right here? The whole thing you were looking for an hour and a half. Still have no clue. I went into her bathroom, says FJM. Hello, FJM from Buckshot Kid. I got mail in Ontario, Canada today. It's not a federal holiday. It's just provincial, says another Canadian friend, Just a guest checking in. Hello, Lazy Geek 777 from Buckshot Kid welcoming him. Sizzle Chest says, isn't Alberta seeding or something? Ain't they seeding or something? Hi, Buckshot from FJM. Sizzle Chest says, when is Trailer Park Boys Day up in Canada, Bob?
I think that's been canceled if there was one. due to circumstances.
Bubbles.
Josh in Tennessee gets the Hoya from Peacunt 420. Josh says, Hoya right back to Peacunt. The Nightbot's running all of our friends' socials. I was watching BF. Oh, FJM, good buddy. Maybe you were just too sick to check in, man. I was thinking about you and your kids, your grandkids, when I did a little cartoon stream yesterday checking in. All right, I'm going to continue. There's Don checking in. Get anybody we haven't said hello to. I see Don floating around in all the best chats. How you doing there, Don? Checking in on a Monday. Hello, Don. Let's see. Widow Killer just gave me some information and says, I posted a clip of Perry sounding like the donkey this morning.
Shut the fuck up.
We'll get into a little Perry talk because a very loving members-only Valentine's Day stream went on and some fun stuff went down during that. We'll get into that during Perry talk. Fun fact, the Bamber song is about the girl from the Pussycat Dollars. Amber shouts out Don and says, hope you're having a cooter-tastic day. Hi-yo. Don Jr. shouts out Buckshot Kid. Andrew is live, says, just a guess, he's not backstage.
Really?
Go in his chat and throw tomatoes if you know he's live.
Tomatoes!
Amber, how about this? We'll snipe his ass at the conclusion of the chat finally checking. Amber, morning, many cooters to you, dear. I saw something about cooters going around. You guys were throwing those terms around in another chat. So I'm glad you were not only having fun in that chat, but you just had fun with the opening chat family check-in. What do you say we snipe Andrew? Let's get on with the show. That was the opening chat family check-in. That's a vibe. Let's go.
amongst yourselves.
That's right. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with us. Hang on. Well, I went too far with it. I'm over here throwing tomatoes. Now I went negative. I'm using all the characters up, guys. Throwing all tomatoes. Here we go. Let's go. We're going to snipe Andrew now. And we're going to look. Let's look at the tomatoes I said. Look at this. Shit out of rank. Look at this. Look at the tomatoes I just said right there. Now you let's see.
Over 200 subscribers in like.
He's looking at him.
Yeah, you know what the fuck's going on now. We're sniping you, fool. At least we can mess up his show like he messes up the flow of mine sometimes. There you go. Widow Killer. The sexual orientation test that Perry took was hilarious. Shout out. We're going to go over that because that went down on members only. And for members only, Scott, people will submit their phone numbers and Perry will call you. Yeah. And he called somebody yesterday or Saturday during the members only show, and they gave him a fantastic sexual orientation quiz. Asked him very specific questions. We'll have to talk about that when we do Perry talk. They did a great job. That member did a great job, man. Let's see.
I know, but it's like.
I could just hear watch Scott watch Andrew all day and just laugh at this, and we could just have. Oh, look, now he stopped. Look, written off is just jamming him.
Oh, that's great.
We should put, let me see. What did I guess I just had some loose bowels recently. We should all put our health ailments in Andrew's chat. You go, my back hurts, my front hurts, my side hurts. You could do that. Let me see. And I think it's bad. I'm not even going to give him a thumbs down, guys. I think that's bad karma. I never do that. It's not even worth the time. Like, if I don't like something, I just click away from it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever hit the down button.
Don't fucking threaten us. He's talking about he'll be over in a second. Don't be fucking threatening us. Ain't threatening us. I'll be over there to screw up the flow of your show in a second. Let me say, Space Nerd, how about this? We'll greet Space Nerd while Andrew streams his own live, talking about his health problems and having a little pity party with hats over there. We'll welcome our friend, the Space Nerd, on Monday with another Terry Nee produced jam right here. The Terry Nee greeting video for Space Nerd. Oh, not in the Wendy folder. It's not in the Wendy folder. It's in the Terry Nee folder, or it's in the live folder. I got that toe picture. That was the last thing I had up. Let me see. We want the greeting that is for Space Nerd. Happy Monday, nerd. Welcome to the Vibe. Welcome to Monday.
Until now, our mission has been that of space law regulation, contact with Earth colonies, and investigation of alien life. But now, a new task. A probe out into where no man has gone before. Space.
Nerd.
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
All right. Shout out to the Space Nerd. Happy Monday. And by seeing Space Nerd and talking to Mandy Diff, I see that Mandy Diff snuck in on the vibe when I wasn't looking. Mandy Diff, happy Monday. Oh, let me see. Buckshot said when I sniped Andrew, didn't see your tomatoes in the chat. Well, let's see. I got all my tomatoes in here. Let me go in my history real quick.
Oh, he shadow banned you.
Well, that's what he's wondering. He's probably wondering if he's blocked over there. I'm curious myself. So, hey guys, I'm doing. Let's see. Nick Live. There's Bobby Nix. Justa. There's my swarm of them. Where's Buckshot? You better not Why did Buckshot? I don't see nothing with Buckshot. You got you blocked over there, Andrew?
Yeah.
He's got you blocked over there, Buckshot.
Shit.
F him. It's another reason not to watch him. I don't see your tomatoes over there, bro. We got this, Bubba.
8 people in the building.
He said we got 8 people in the building? Yeah, they're 5 of them from my show. Hey, you good? Okay. Probably kids who got banned. Let's see, Andrew. Written off is in there. Look at that. You don't know what to do when we're sniping him. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm watching my written off is just beating the shit out of him. Andrew, you're not. You're just doing the opposite of what people want to enjoy.
Accounts that, like, from deceased people.
His latest element, BF, is he's losing muscle mass in gluteus maximus. He's a bone, man.
Yo, I love when I can feel my bone density becoming less dense as I sit here in front of you. Yeah. Which channel is he on so I can go throw tomatoes? He's on Andrew the Giant 96. I have a link for that fool running in my chat too, Fat Pig, if it doesn't come up with the typing. Because a lot of times you get Andre the Giant. Did you mean Andre the Giant? No. I meant Andrew the Giant. So yeah, it takes a little clicking sometimes if you don't have direct links. So I have Andrew links running in my chat. But I don't know. Let's see. That's Andrew going to Andrew. But he's so much like Perry, man. He's so much like, he only talks when he's being talked to and he talks over you and stuff like that. And and he's always got to be the worst off of anybody. Good day. All right, let's check in here. We're going to do the not so serious news in a minute. And we got some stuff to talk about, some controversy. We're going to talk about the Olympics and have a lot of fun stuff. Why don't I just run over there right now because I want to get right into it. Now, don't run, everybody. There's been like 30 of you or more in here. Stick around. Matter of fact, grab a friend and say, you're not going to believe this, man. These guys are over here on BF Live, The Vibe, having fun with news, with some other news, with some not so serious news. It's Monday, so let's do a couple fun stories. Let's talk about the weekend with some other news, with the not so serious news. All right.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Your normal call of horror. What's up, Bob?
Yeah, Robert Duvall has died at the age of 95.
Uh-oh. We got breaking news. We have a breaking celebrity death report.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, Bobby Nick's hit me with that action there. Normally,
that's what TMZ is reporting anyway.
All right, well, let's do this. Let's do a spontaneous celebrity death report. That's a dude that lived a long time. We'll talk about him. It's not being reported on Google yet. Bobby's got the freshest news. Let's see.
I don't know.
DEATH death. Let's see. As of February 26, acclaimed actor is still alive. But Bobby you got TMZ,
it's
Bob?
fresh news. Yeah, hold on a second.
Let's do it together.
I'll send you the link here.
Now I hit TMZ. I got it, buddy. 4 minutes ago.
You got it? Okay.
I got one, buddy. Let's do this, man. Thanks, Bobby Nick, because we bring you up to the minute celebrity news and celebrity death report. Let's go to it right now and talk about Robert Duvall. BF Live, celebrity death, marriage, and divorce report. They lived, they loved, they died. As my crack staff lets me let know here on BF Live The Vibe, my bros right here, Bobby Nick and all of my friends keep us up to date on the latest. Bobby Nick is not wrong. TMZ is reporting that dead at the age of 95, actor Robert Duvall. Let's see what they have written here in the TMZ article. And you know, Bobby Nick, it's simply just that. Robert Duvall has died at the age of 95. TMZ has learned more to come. But what we can take from this, Bobby Nick, is that more often than not, what do we know about TMZ? They're right. They normally right.
They are. Yeah, they'll scoop things.
I've never hear
right from the get go. I don't know. I don't know how they just have sources all over the place. I think
you never hear them doing retractions and saying we messed up or anything. Typically, more often than not, I must say that once TMZ goes with something, it is true. So it probably is. Let's look up some of his.
Yeah, I will say this. Some of their tactics are probably a little
oh yeah, they got some ambulance stuff going on, in my opinion. I think that's my opinion about that. Yeah.
It's a sleazy way to do it, but they do it,
and that's how Star Magazine and the Inquirer used to do it too. They had people that worked in hospitals and ambulances and stuff like that. And we'll go over Wikipedia real quick, and maybe we can discuss some of his movies. But yes, we're reporting now, courtesy of Bobby Nick and the internet, that we have learned that the actor Robert Duvall is dead at the age of 95. So the one I remember was the one that comes out to mind was it was a later movie, Bobby Nick, the one with the lions he did, and Haley Joel Osment and all that stuff. It was, come on, he's done so many movies. Let's go over it. Let me switch to this right here. Maybe somebody in the chat will know which one I'm talking about. Some kind of lions. Here's Robert Duvall's filmography right here. His first film role was as Boo Radley in the 1962 film To Kill a Mockingbird with Gregory Peck. His other roles in the 60s included Bullet with Steve McQueen, B-U-L-I-T-T, in 1968. True Grit with John Wayne in 1969. In the 70s, he played Major Frank Burns in the MASH movie in 1970. Tom Hagen in The Godfather in 1972, and The Godfather Part 2 in 74. He played Jesse James in the Great Northfield, Minnesota Raid in 22. So there's his 72, his early movies, The Great Santini, Apocalypse Now. I mean, it reads like Tender Mercies, Academy Award, Golden Globe action, The Natural with Robert Redford, Days of Freaking Thunder as Tom Cruise's crew chief, Joseph Pulitzer in the Newsies with Christian Bale, Falling Down with Michael Douglas. That is a underrated Michael Douglas movie right there.
For real.
For all the Wall Streets and everything, Michael Douglas lays it down in that movie right there, man. Falling Down, that's a hell of a movie with Michael Douglas. Something to Talk About with Julia Roberts. Sling Blade with Billy Bob Thornton. I mean, look at Phenomenon with Travolta. Deep Impact. One after another, just movies that you know. Nicolas Cage and Secondhand Lions is what it was called, Bobby Nick. with Michael Caine.
Okay.
I'm Michael Caine, and we have a lawn. But somehow we ended up with a lawn of Michael Caine. Michael Caine, he and I believe a young Haley Joel Osment were part of some kind of situation where they ended up with a lion, and this lion in their life. Open Range, starring Kevin Costner, Four Christmases with Vince Vaughn. I mean, he just acted right up to it. He was even, it says, in 2012, he reunited with Tom Cruise after 22 years in an action thriller film, Jack Reacher, where he played the character Cash. In 2014, he co-starred with Robert Downey Jr. in the legal drama The Judge. On and on they go. There's the whole list of them right there. Amazing kind of filmography right there. So hopefully a life well lived right there we talk about. Dead at the age of 95. It's being reported by TMZ that actor Robert Redford is dead at the age of 95. That's how we start off the news in this day with our celebrity BF Live. Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died. All right, let's go through these because my chat was trying.
Did you say Robert? You said Robert Redford, I think.
Did I, Pablo? Robert Duvall. Well, he was he been dead. Robert Duvall, to clear it up, thanks, Bob, because I think one thing and I say another, so thank you for pointing that out to me. So Robert Redford continues to be dead and now is joined by Robert Duvall.
Yes, there we go.
I mopped it up real good. Thanks, Bob. Thanks for helping me mop that up real quick. I appreciate that. I do that a lot, Bob. I don't know. I look at things and I think one thing and I'll say the thing that's in my mind.
Happens, yeah.
Not Bobby D. Gimme Bezos. Yes, Robert Duvall, not Robert Redford. The other Robert. I'm shocked people go for the TMZ news. Well, Space Nerd, once again, and I know you probably remember this too. You probably remember the days where people laughed at Inquirer and laughed at Star Magazine. I do, but then I also, over years, realized how often they got it right. And I believe TMZ is much in that category. Like Bobby, Nick, and I said, they are schlocky. They probably have questionable methods of, getting some of their information, but it does often end up being correct. It's still true. Yeah. The Fat Pig says, okay, I delivered his tomatoes. Over there on Andrew. Andrew's got tomatoes over here from Just a Guess. FJM says, it's a lovely 44 here in the Shenandoah Valley. It's partly sunny. Checking in with the chat family weather. The Nightbot is running the T Public Store for Space Chief 75. Terry Nee says, a brilliant actor of learning of Robert Duvall's death at the age of 95 is how we're starting off the not-so-serious news with a celebrity death report. Terry, you get acknowledged by Space Nerd. Hoya to FJM from the lovely nerd. Mandy Diff said that's so sad, and she gives her roses. Sizzle Chest says, weekly world news was the best, Bat Boy. Secondhand Lions, the Fat Pig reminds me of. Thank you, my friend. That was an interesting kind of movie. I'm sure one my wife talked me into seeing. And I'll tell you about another one she talked me into seeing when I do my unasked for movie review. Wow, Robert Duvall and Bobby Nick. Whoa, in the same day, the two Bobbies went. Oh, no, Terry Nee. FJM shouts out the nerd with Loves and Dances. Too many movies to get to recall, says my friend Terry Nee. Gregory Peck. Oh, my. Gregory Pecker. Hello. Rest in peace, Robert Duvall, says Peak Hunt 420. Sizzle Chest says, I saw a movie called Deep Impact on the Hub. There you go. So that's our Robert Duvall. Oh my God, Travolta loves Granny checking in saying, I love working with him in Phenomenon. I also loved his eggplant. Oh my God. You horny bastard. Travolta loves Granny checks in on the vibe with his memories of Robert Duvall. Sizzle Chest, Just a Guess, and Amber get acknowledged by Mandy Diff. Mandy Diff, yo, from the Sizzle Chest. Don, Andrew didn't fulfill his side of the lost bet. Oh, so Don wasn't aware of what's going on.
Right, yeah.
So let's just shame him again, and for another opportunity to shame him again. Scott, you tell him what happened. That you started out, you just wanted Andrew to have fun, didn't you?
Yeah, a Super Bowl bet, so he could be like one of the guys, making bets. And I bet him my hair against his. He had to go 1 week on BF Live and do BF Live, no cut, no short, just one thing and one thing only, and he didn't make it one day. For a week. He only had to do it 5 days. He couldn't make it one.
He didn't make it 20 fucking minutes.
He didn't make his shit. So Don, so this comes down to Scott put his hair up for just Andrew, baby, just doing a little bit of less podcasting while he's doing my show or any other show. Just concentrate on one thing. And Scott would have shaved his head. So now we have shamed Andrew since Andrew lost the Super Bowl bet. Seattle lost, so Andrew must pay up. If Scott's team would have. if the other one would have won, Scott would have been bald, or Andrew would have had to been not use his stuff. Oh, they're doing the look thing again. You notice them looking at you. You can kind of feel them looking at you, like
he wants that cheese.
There they go. They're doing it again. Yeah, just a guess. I know Andrew is here, but do I want to be too quick to bring him up? I don't know. All right, well, I don't know what there's 30. Shout out to the 30 awesome people in here. Let's go with some not so serious news. Well, thank you, Bobby Nick, for that ever breaking news. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Celebrity death report. That's what I've been having some just thoughts of it's kind of like that, and that's why I'm truthful when I say I want to make the most of this one trip I get on the planet, because I feel it getting shorter maybe a little bit every day. Andrew's coming, says Terry Nee. Probably not in that way, Terry Nee. I don't. Let's see. He's backstage. Let's bring him in now, and make sure if you direct tomatoes, make sure they're directed at Andrew the Giant.
What you been doing?
Same thing he's still doing.
Over doing nothing. Watching my channel deteriorate.
Oh, God. Watching his channel deteriorate.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we gave you some views. I mean,
yeah. Even
people were throwing tomatoes at you, but we gave you some views.
Mostly written off right here. Womp womp. I got your space there. I got the womp womp. Sometimes I play the womp womp before he even opens his mouth, because we know it's going to be a womp womp. All right. Well, we got Andrew here. Andrew's, let's see. Oh, complaining some more. Tomatoes. See, I know. We try to. That's another thing Perry does on streams.
Have you guys ever been to a spring training? Have you guys ever been
Take 3.
spring training?
I have not, Andrew. I looked into it, but my Orioles, I'm up here in Baltimore, in Maryland area, and they're down in Florida. And this time of the year, it's funny how the airline tickets kind of get real expensive, and the hotels get very expensive around that spring training time of the year. And so, Andrew, I looked into it one time, buddy, and it was literally cost so much money that I said I would rather go to like somewhere else. Like I'll go to the Bahamas or an island if I'm going to put out that much money to go to spring training. So it was a little prohibitive. So no, I didn't go. 40 days to go until opening day. Yep, pitchers and catches are already there. It'll be baseball for you know. I try to get the spring thing going here, wearing my Orioles stuff here. They're all around you, Andrew. Talking about all their spring trainings. Yeah. A lot of them are probably in driving distance with you, Andrew. Many of the spring training camps.
We'll talk about it on Sports Heads.
We will, definitely.
I think about how many 15 to maybe 12 teams are around me. Like half play in Arizona and half of them play in Florida.
Right, they have the Grapefruit League and the Pineapple League, right? Andrew, Buckshot Kid wants to know why he can't see his tomatoes on your page anymore. Do you have him blocked? All right, go make sure that Buckshot Kid isn't blocked in your settings. And while Andrew does that a little bit, he's going to be doing something anyway, Andrew. We're going to talk some sports. We're going to talk Canadian curling. We're going to talk about cheating Canadians here. Oh my goodness, what? I'll tell you what, Scott. I definitely have a whole different point of view of Canadian people ever since I've been podcasting with them now.
Yeah.
I used to think they were kind of like these kind of innocent, unassuming. We're just America's hat. We're harmless and all that stuff. Right. So, they get angry, Scott. They cuss at you, and some of them even cheat, bro. They cheat. Did you see any of this, Scott?
No, I don't know nothing about it, no.
All right, so I told you a couple days ago, I said, you know what, Scott, for whatever reason, the Olympics are going to start, and I'm going to find myself one day just sitting down watching extensive amounts of curling. Right. And it happened this weekend. I told you earlier, my family and I sat
I
down.
have not watched any of the Olympics. So
Thanks, Perry. I wasn't in the middle of a sentence or anything, setting up a clip or nothing. So, Scott, so what you're going to see that green line right there?
Yeah.
And they have a handle on all of these stones. And so what they're supposed to do is they're not supposed to, once they release it, you're technically not supposed to touch it again once you give up control of it. Matter of fact, I went past the article that says there's actually sensors in the handle, Scott, they can tell when you're released, but not the granite, only in the handle. So Friday, I think this broke, Scott, where you have Team Canada right here in the black.
Oh, okay.
They're about ready to set their stone and get it going. Team Sweden is over there like, hey, what you doing, eh? Check this out. So here you got Team Sweden. They're the most neutral people. They're going to call out Team Canada. You're going to sing a little extra finger push on the stone here. Little finger push, Scott. Watch this. And dude gets called out for it.
Eva, titta på de här bilderna som vi har här nu.
Där åker pekfingret ner och
det
ser ju absolut ut som han gör en svepande rörelse på sin. Och det där är ingenting han inte har gjort förut.
And did you hear him get all indignant? Go, hey, fuck you, eh? Hey, fuck you, eh? Prove it, eh? Fuck you. And they're like, hey, I'll get pictures after the match, eh? Fuck you, eh? Watch.
Är du med? Man skulle ju aldrig hålla på och mixtra sådär om man inte visste vad man gjorde.
Är det systematiskt?
They're like cheating and cussing and shit, Scott.
Ja, uppenbarligen för honom. Jag tror inte det är alla spelare. Till exempel, man satt ju och tittade lite nu när vi fick den här indikationen när vi hörde tjafset. För det var ju redan
No, see, I did a double move.
Och till exempel Gallant då som...
Watch. He said, hey, apparently it's okay to touch the rock after the hog line. They call it the hog line, Scott. Oddly enough, fat pig, that green line's called the hog line. And he goes, hey, apparently it's okay to touch it after it goes to the hog line, eh? And watch out, Canadian dude. He snaps like Bobby. Watch.
Och till exempel Gallant då som...
Apparently it's okay touching the rock after the hog line. I don't know. Or touching the rock. Who's doing it? You don't know?
Yeah, right.
Who? It's a couple. It's a couple.
Who? I haven't done it once. You can fuck off.
Yeah. Hey, you can fuck off, eh? See, Bobby?
You hoser?
Hey, you can fuck. Right, you heard that in his voice. You can fuck off, eh? The A was in his tone, but he didn't say it. You can fuck off, eh? Watch it, Harry.
I haven't done it once. You can fuck off.
You haven't done it once?
I haven't done it once.
Okay.
Is that live TV?
I'll show you a video after.
Yeah, Andrew.
I'm walking around on my peel and last day and dancing around the house here. How about that? Come on, Oscar, just fuck off.
You want me to show you a video?
I don't give a shit.
I'm curious what this guy said after he seen the evidence.
Yeah.
Go.
Get the fuck out of my face. Oh, shit. So there you go, Scott. So look at this.
Wow.
He got cold busted, called out on it. Fuck off, eh? I'm like, damn, what's going on with my Canadian friends? They used to be so nice, and I'm like, what's going on? But so that wasn't the end of the controversy or people cheating. I got another report I'll back you up with. Never turn your back on a Canadian, eh? Says Terry Nee. Let's see. Within Olympic rules, maybe say curling. Curling is gay. Well, that may very well be. Curling is gay, but.
I'm gay.
So is it?
I'm gay.
Pecan. All right. Well,
Playing with it.
That's probably why. Let me see. He just repeats it. Let's see what it says. Buckshot Kid said the Canadian women's curling team also did the same thing with the finger touch. Yeah, but it's sexier when they do it. Hey, let me go to my next report about that very thing right here. So the cheating continued. So you figure on a Friday night when one team got called out internationally that maybe the other teams would back off and maybe not do this. Like, hey, guys, they're watching. But let's go over to the Associated Press report that lets you know a curling controversy widens as Britain is accused of the same violations as Canada and other teams. Check out this report.
There's a widening curling controversy here at the Olympic Games in Cortina involving allegations of cheating and expletives, and it's getting pretty ugly, so let's break it down a bit. It all started when the Swedish curler Oscar Eriksson accused the Canadian curler Mark Kennedy of double touching. In curling, that's when you touch the granite stone after you relinquish it on the sheet of ice, and it's against the rules. Now, Kennedy exploded.
It's against the law. It's against the law. Oh.
Saying he hadn't double touched even
AI because it looked AI.
Videos began to circulate, appearing to show that he had. It happened again.
It was AI, eh? Eh?
To Rachel Holman.
It was in Canada. Do you call it AI? Eh?
captain of the Canadian women's team, and an umpire actually had to stop her
Real
play
nice.
and remove the stone, saying that she'd double touched. She, like Kennedy, denied it, even as video circulated showing or appearing to show that she had double touched. It happened again later to Great Britain's Bobby Lammy, another great
Right,
curler.
Scott? Like, as soon as I know people are looking at something, I'm not going to be trying it. As soon as I know the world is looking at me, no.
And this scandal has really divided the curling community because many Canadian fans are saying Canada is being unfairly targeted and even accusing the Swedish team of launching a premeditated plan to catch them in the act.
I've heard that statement made many times, Scott. So the Team Canada got pissed that they got caught, and they're like, hey, we think that you guys set us up to get caught, eh? Now, how much fucking sense does that make? Like, to me, if you know that you're getting, if I knew somebody was getting, of course they would put the camera on you. They figured out that you were cheating, and there are reports that they put a Swedish team put their camera on the hog line on purpose because they knew this going in. But they're acting like that's something wrong. Like, hey, you knew we were cheating, right? Eh? So what you did, you put a camera on the line to prove that we were cheating. That's what they're mad about now, Scott. They're mad. We think you set us up because you knew we were cheating and you put a camera down to prove that we were cheating. I'm like, what is going on here? Freaking Canadian. I don't know, man. So, yeah. And then it continued. The Olympics are on in the living room. They're snowboarding right now, says Mandy Diff. I do the same thing, Mandy. Like, we would just keep the TV playing, and you never know when you're going to happen upon a really cool, like a gold medal moment, because there are some cool moments and some wild shit that happens during the Olympics. So we'll just kind of let them play. And yesterday, I was watching multiple rounds of the curling thing, the United States curling. Let's see. They were curling against Sweden, matter of fact, Scott. The team that called them out, and I'm like, oh shit! I told my wife, I said, this is the team that called out Team Canada. Hey, don't be fucking cheating, eh? Wait a minute. Let's see. Just posted the video from the president addressing one Perry Caravello. We'll save that for Perry talk. Andrew LOL from Just Again.
Who won that match? Do you know the one we just watched?
I believe they lost that. They went on to lose that match. And my understanding about the women's match, the way they handled that, Scott, is they ruled that they pulled that stone out of the scoring. The stone in question, they actually went ahead and pulled that one off of the course, the points off the course. I still can't grasp the concept of curling, Mandy Diff. Me neither. The object is to be the closest to center. If you have the one closest to center, then all of your stuff that you have in the blue circles, that all counts as a certain amount of points. But if you're not the closest one to center, then you could get stuff in that big circle, but none of your points will count. So you have to not.
The guys that are out in front of the stone doing that broom thing, that's what I can't understand. What the hell they're doing?
Well, I looked it up. They're actually making it go faster, Scott. I looked a little bit of this up. I got interested. They say it creates friction, the little pebbles that they put on the ice, and it creates a very instant thin layer of water that allows the stone to keep going in its same direction and not just curl off and die off like it normally would. So that's kind of where curling comes from. If you don't do anything to it, it'll essentially just die and curl. It'll just kind of fade off, whatever. So,
but yeah, this is actually great because people think the Canadians are so nice, but yeah, there's asshole Canadians too.
Scott, Bobby, I've learned so much, bro, because I'm telling you, we grew up with the whole unassuming thing. Like, they're so nice. They don't do war. They're not mean. They don't cuss. They wouldn't be ignorant to you. And then you learn, and you get older and you learn some things about your friends. I think it was my own naivete. Why does Andrew look so fucking high? I've smoked free and my eyes aren't that fucking cross-eyed. Well, sometimes when Andrew, they
holy shit.
What the fuck?
They zooted though.
Yeah. What do you want, Andrew? Give me some.
I haven't been feeling it. Nobody believes my dumbass. So.
I think I've given you.
They ain't a drug that can make him feel better, stop him, make him forget about his issues or nothing. That's it. Hey, what's this all about? All about? What's this all about? The Canadian team has brought so much shame that it makes Nick's foot swell. Now I see it's all coming together now. I understand.
Bastards.
Got the sugar foot. Written off gets acknowledged by Mandy Dibb. The men in figure skating are so sexy. That's our friend Terry. How about that? Oh.
Hello, Frisco.
How about that? The United States had that young kid from Virginia or Virginia Beach, I think, and he was doing all of these crazy, unheard of flips before, and it come to the gold medal round. He fell all over the place, Bob.
Oh no!
Yeah, some young men's figure, huh?
He choked.
He did choke. I think the moment was bigger than him, and I think he admitted that after the Olympics, Andrew. It all got to be too much. Mandy Diff gets acknowledged by written off. That raise is looking pretty bleak, says FJ. I'm killing it over here, FJM. What are you talking about? It's basically shuffleboard on ice, says Terry Nee.
Just crashed.
Hang on, wait a minute. We got great news. Andrew, what? Who died?
Twitter just crashed.
Twitter just crashed, says our friend Andrew. Oh, God, you might have to pay actual attention.
No.
FJM. Seriously, Andrew is fucking blitz. Cheech and Chong visited Andrew this morning. Hey, man, what you want to do? Go get benzos. LOL. Hey, Holmes, what you got, Holmes? What you doing over there, man? Are you eating a piece of cheese in front of Road Dog Man? My dog loves slices of cheese. Same FJM. That's why some bitch stole my sandwich off the counter the one day. It figured out what was on my sandwich, bro. But yes, every time I eat my ham and cheese sandwich, I got to give the dog a little bit of cheese. I'm not the only one who gives the dog the cheese. I haven't forgotten the French and the Indian War. F you, Canada. Terry Nee doesn't hold a historical grudge or anything. Bro Dog, you get acknowledged by FJM. Mandy the Diff says, my first hit of the day. I slept late. Another Doug for donks. All right, you twisted my arm enough. There's been 3 smoking references, Scott. You're outside. Mandy smoking. I'm jealous. I got a fresh one. We'll continue the news after we do a little celebratory hit, a commemorative hit for our friend Donkey Kongington. Some people pour one out for their homies. We smoke one here on the Vibe. Another dab done for donks. And then back to the news. Another dab dog for dunks. Doo-doo-doom, doom, doom. Another dab dog for dunks. And another dab done. And another dab done. Another dab done for dunk. Hey, gonna dab you too. Another dab done for dunks. Another dab dog for dunks. Oh, nice Godfrey. Dice Godfrey. There you go. Andrew gets the tomatoes from Just a Guess. Terry Nee says, Andrew, I have something bigger for you. Hey-o.
Give it to him, Terry.
Give it to him. All of it. Yeah. For the wrestling fans, the Canadians have learned the finger poke of doom. Finger poke of doom. Let me see. But like Mandy just says, Bro Dog knows he's on camera and he loved it. Yeah. Bro knows his own camera. Yeah, he does, man. Bro Dog. Oh, we haven't done our. I'm going to hit you with the dog whistle, everybody. We're going to get the head turn. There it is. We got it. I got the dog whistle. I'll still say Scott moved first. Don Jr. throws out fire. Donks gets the love. Donkey Kongington and remembered by our lovely space nerd and Amber. And we continue on with the next story in the not so serious news. This is one I've been dragging around, so I want to kind of finish it up because as part of the Winter Olympics, man, they're doing like big air competitions. I've seen like races with 4 and 5 women and some dudes and flips. They're doing everything. But what you do see in common with all of them is these drone cameras. I wanted to do this, but actually it changed on me. Well, maybe we're not doing that report. Hang on. Drone cameras. They're all the buzz. You guys been noticing the little drone cameras and the shots they've been getting of these people, Scott, during any of the Olympics?
Not during the Olympics, but I can imagine that. Yeah.
You can see them, like if you watch the skiing or any of these events, you can see these tiny little drones. I wonder if anybody's actually got hit by one yet, if something maybe happened. But this has to be a dream job for some people. The 2026 Winter Olympics have already delivered incredible feats of athleticism and raw emotions that help this global sporting competition transcend sports and become part of the human condition. It's the new camera angles showing the Olympic moments, however, that might be the biggest innovation to come out of the first week of the Milano Cortina Games. Drone cameras have been used at the Olympics before, but new technology is allowing first-person views of drones to bring viewers closer to the action than ever before, particularly in winter events like the luge, skiing, and snowboarding. This new level of detail has also come with some concerns. though it appears the dynamic views produced thus far are worth the potential problem. So yeah, they got to keep a certain distance away from them when they're doing it. I also saw some bobsledding over the weekend, Scott. Here we go, right here. And let's watch some of this.
4 years now. It's actually my first week in the Olympics.
So
I'm so happy about it. So we are using
all these guys just like sit in a little hut and they follow the competitors down the mountain and they fly their shit around all day.
It's up to 50 drones, so it means that the drone only weighs 250 grams, so we can go close to the people. But the drone can go up
yeah,
to
Scott, that's what
120 kilometers per hour. On this,
you see some of those people driving with the headsets in those rooms and everything, Scott, and yeah, you gotta really that's gotta be good. You gotta be good at that.
Some broadcast camera and broadcast transmitter on it, so we can tweak the camera directly from the truck. Sometimes when they miss a pole or something, they are not doing the same line, and then you have to adapt.
I mean, they're doing these big air tricks, Scott, and they can literally get the drone like right next to the person while they're like twisting and doing all these turns. Like the camera can be right there. As before, it was always like a long shot. Now it's like you're right along with them. Really amazing. Let me finish this one. Play it. Play it. Oh, won't resume playing. Let's see. It was almost done. Froze up on me. So yeah, so you get an idea. And there's a drone. There's one of them. Look at that one right there. I don't know why it's got a horn on it. I don't know what that's all about. What is that all about? That constant drone noise is the Olympics new of, vuvuzela, they're saying. Oh, yeah. Because that is the only drawback that I can tell from those guys is that when they go to try to cover the audio, like if to hear the person or something, all you hear is,
oh, yeah.
You hear a lot of the drone noise going on. So that's the only drawback, but really creating some great shots. That's awesome, says our friend Don Jr. Tommy Jordan does it while he's riding his little bike thingy. We have found Andrew's sports kryptonite. The Olympics have put him to sleep. And whatever they have fed him, that's sedative. Drone cameras in the Olympic bathrooms? I don't know about that. Let me see.
Hello, Frisco.
No.
Just posted an update on the Tropicana field repairs, Widow Killer. I happened to see those repairs. That they with the hurricane, with Helene or whatever, took that roof off of that, and they should be ready for opening season. But let's get on with the next story. I do have a Florida story. Scott, I watched the Daytona 500 yesterday as well.
Yeah.
I had me a little sports watching weekend, apparently, Scott.
Yeah.
I watched me some curling, and then we took a little break from curling to watch Tyler Reddick win the Daytona 500. It was a great ending to it, Scott. Somebody that kind of came from behind and win. I'll show it, and I'll tell you about it here. Considered the Super Bowl of NASCAR racing, it opened up the season. Tyler Reddick wins the Daytona 500 with a late pass in the crash-filled last laps. So, yeah, Scott, they had 5 cars going for it for the final win. On our next story in the not-so-serious news. Check this out. Tyler Reddick is a Daytona 500 champion. Reddick passed Chase Elliott, exiting turn 4 on the final lap of the Daytona International Speedway on Sunday to win his first Daytona 500. Reddick drives the 23XI car, 2311 car, XI car, which is co-owned by Michael Jordan. It's the first Daytona win for both Reddick and 23XI Racing, Scott. So, yeah, that's a little side note. This is Michael Jordan's team.
Oh, okay.
The basketball player Michael Jordan, he got into NASCAR a couple years ago. Matter of fact, Michael Jordan sued NASCAR at the beginning of this very season about their. Go ahead.
I guess I didn't know Michael Jordan had anything to do with it. I missed all that.
Yeah, he kind of, when he was getting out of other things and looking for other things to get into and invest in, Scott, a couple years ago, he invested into NASCAR teams. He has 4 different cars. That's Michael Jordan. That were in the Daytona 500. So not only is he an NBA champion, but now he is a championship owner in the Daytona 500. Look at that wreck at the end right there.
Yeah.
Reddick passed Chase Elliott, the son of Bill Elliott, who then crashed into the outside wall. Let me show you the video since it's already playing down the bottom. Let's get right into it. So because, let me rewind it. Right here with it. Here we go. All right, so this is the last lap of the Daytona 500. You're going to be looking, I'll tell you some cars to look for. And the number 45 ends up winning the Daytona 500. Here's the last lap right here. And the call by Mike Joy.
Daytona 500 takes the green flag.
That's the green flag. Let me show you the end. This is the whole synopsis.
With 3 fingers in the air and a silent salute.
Of course, lap 3, they always honor Dale Earnhardt.
Stage 1.
I don't know if you know that, Scott, but every race you go at lap 3, it gets real quiet and everybody just stands there and they just put up a 3 every race for Dale Earnhardt Sr.
We'll go to the driver from California, Zane Smith. Right there in the middle is the 19-year-old. First teenage racer in the Daytona 500.
Oh, there's a wreck.
Trouble. Around goes Briscoe, Zilich.
So this is early.
Gibbs.
Austin Dillon, big hit into the side of Briscoe. Inside.
Oh, goes Allgaier around. And he takes Gilliland.
I want to get down to the ending now. Let me see if I can get to right to the end. Here we go.
Riley Herbst, his teammate.
I want to get.
Around goes Jones. Ricky Stenhouse to laps to go.
All right, here goes. This is the end. But I think they said 5 laps to go or a couple laps to go. Watch this. So
Caution of the wind. Friends are out the window. Block, block, block. Push for as hard as you possibly can.
Hocevar in the wall, turned around in front of the field. Around goes Jones. Ricky Stenhouse to the front. Elliott around the outside.
Still green.
NASCAR champion most.
all right, so here you go. That's Chase Elliott out at the front right there. That's Bill Elliott's son in the Napa car right here. Number 45 in 3rd place currently. He's the guy that's going to end up winning the race.
Popular driver trying for the win, and Reddick to the top side. He's got help. Riley Herbst, his teammate. Reddick drops to the bottom. Alongside Elliott, in the wall goes Herbst. And Tyler Reddick comes to the line. Wow. A shower of sparks.
So he kind of created his own winning situation a little bit up there, right here. When he gave Chase Elliott a little kiss. Sees right there, gives him Carr a little kiss. That made 35 check up behind him. Then that guy was in the way. Look at that, and then they all come.
And Tyler Reddick comes to the line.
So that guy wasn't even in the running, Scott.
Unreal.
Winner of the 68 Daytona 500.
There you go. That's Tyler Reddick wins the Daytona 500. And Michael Jordan, being a team owner, wins his first NASCAR championship now as a team owner. There should be some kind of restart for some shithead that spins out and takes you out on lap 2 or something like that. Yeah, and they used to be you could race back to the line back in the day, Scott. It was like, oh, they wrecked. Well, race until you get back around to the line again, and that's when your lap will count. But then they started freezing the field and all. But I like when they just kind of race, as long as there ain't nobody in the way or whatever. Michael Jordan ran out of things to bet on, so he had to invent his own kind of stuff to bet on. Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan on that team. That's why the 23-11 Hamlin drives the car 11 for Joe Gibbs. Well, there you go. Thank you for clearing that up. It's like winning the Masters during World War II, really, when nobody was there, when everybody else was away, maybe. Didn't I see something that Michael Jordan's team won the race? There you go, Gimme Bezos. That's right, we just told you that there. You were watching the basketball this weekend, Buckshot Kid says. The Olympics should pay the athletes, says Buckshot Kid. Something I'm surprised we don't hear more talked about. Yeah, I don't know. I know on some level that Team USA supports them and they think they put them up and feed them, but never really talked about like full compensation. Interesting. Let's see. We had the kryptonite. We went back to that comment. That's kind of where we left off, so it's time to get on the next story in the not-so-serious news. All right, guys. Well, for years, we've known, and I think fast food is really changing. I think this next story will prove my point right here when I bring you the next story in the other news, in the not-so-serious news. This story is about McDonald's. The fast food giant that dethroned McDonald's is finally coming to the United States. This is all about who is the biggest kind of franchise in the world. And it used to be for all of my life, Bob, I think it's been McDonald's, right?
Right, yeah.
You would say,
sure.
What's the biggest like world, just everywhere kind of thing? McDonald's. Well, check this out. They have a competitor now. They took them over. It says McDonald's has officially been dethroned, but not for nuggets or fries. For decades, the Golden Arches stood tall as the world's largest fast food chain. But earlier this year, a Chinese bubble tea and ice cream shop called Mixu Bingjiang knocked the burger giant down and took the #1 spot for the sheer number of locations around the world, and it just keeps growing. Here's our next story we're doing on the Not So Serious News. It says, while many Americans haven't heard of the chain, it's been slowly taking over the Asian food market, opening an impressive 45,000 stores across China, Indonesia, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Thailand, and other countries. According to the AP News, this officially beats McDonald's more than 44,000 global locations, as well as Starbucks more than 40,000 global stores. Now this Mix You Bing Chang, which translates to Honey Snow Ice City. Honey Snow Ice City. Welcome to Honey Snow Ice City. How can I help you? Fuck you, McDonald's. Honey Snow Ice City is opening its first ever U.S. location near Manhattan's Chinatown. It's in New York City. It says, so what has driven this chain to such popularity? Pricing. The chain offers ultra affordable boba, coffee, and tea drinks, as well as a selection of soft-serve ice cream and sundaes. How about that? Pricing is the thing that drives sales, Scott. Imagine that. Like McDonald's we talk about all the time. Menu items,
they don't understand that anymore.
They don't get it, Bob, do they? They talk about they ain't getting it. They want to be boutique-y burger and go with the trend. Menu items at this place are, it says, include drinks such as kiwi jasmine tea, peach mai shakes, oh my, mango sundaes, brown sugar bubble teas, ice cream toffee, hazelnut lattes, and more. So you can see where this is by locations, it's a formidable competitor to McDonald's. And then now it kind of goes with the Starbucks thing too, because that's kind of Starbucks lane, the kind of whole weird kind of drink thing. So there you go. It's kind of the best of both worlds. Exact U.S. pricing is not available yet. However, around the world, as AP News reported, many of the Mix You Bing Chang menu items are less than $1. Delish reported that the soft-serve ice cream costs the equivalent of 15 American cents. What? With the beverages that range in price from 30 cents to $1.20. Boy, I'm sure they'll change that when they come to America, Scott.
Yeah.
They're going to adjust this shit out real good, aren't they? It sounds too good to be true, but fans on social media say it's the real deal. Aside from the budget-friendly price, the quality is not compromised, shared one fan on Reddit. Even the plastic feels soft matte, and the print is polished, and in the serving drinks or the ice cream, you can clearly see how it's all done. Their mango sundae is to die for, somebody else said on Reddit. According to Time Out, Mix You Bing Chang's first U.S. location will be at 266 Canal Street, where the Chinese franchise signed a 10-year lease. As for footprint, the new Mix You Bing Chang locations boast more than 2,000 square feet. New York City ranks as the 7th most expensive place to live globally, according to Numbeo's 2025 mid-year cost of living index. So, for New Yorkers used to paying double digits for their daily cup of joe, a visit to Mix You Bing Chang may offer a bit of financial reprieve and a delicious sip. Our nice story on the Not So Serious News. What do you think? I don't know, guys. You have an opinion on that? I think that's kind of the whole pricing thing, Scott. I wonder if they're going to get away. Like, I think the Americans are going to go, no, man, you can charge $3 for that.
Yeah, they'll mess it up.
So, right. But it sounds like, at least for the way the chain was started, it started off on affordability, pricing. Go figure, like we said. Like McDonald's just not understanding that's why they're not selling stuff anymore. Let's see. The lack of affordability. We got that one earlier. There's all the link box. Above all, I enjoy the immaturity in the chat. Hell yeah. Well, you're in the right place there, buddy. Gimme Beso says, the Olympics ran out of condoms again. How is that not a bigger story? People be fucking to keep them testosterone up.
Oh,
well, no. That's another thing I got familiar with, Bob, as I got older, is that apparently when they all go over there, they smash, and they were spreading sexual diseases for a while there before they had the rubbers.
Oh, Jesus.
Apparently, yeah, just much like the old age homes that we do reports on. Apparently, if you put a bunch of young sexually active people together in a village, then
they will fuck.
They's gonna fuck, Bobby.
Yeah.
If you build it, they will fuck. It's like we get it. Yeah. So I've been hearing these little kind of leaky reports about they're running out of condoms over there. That's how bad they're smashing, Bob. Oh my goodness!
Wow!
I think we need a bobsled team that's sponsored by Trojan or something like that.
No shit.
Yeah, the condoms, the Magnum condoms or something like that. How about that? So yeah, apparently. And I used to hear that, Scott, when people would do boxing or things that were arduous, they would refrain from sex because they didn't want that. They didn't want that nut drain. They didn't want that. I don't feel like doing anything. I got that nut drain going on right now. I don't feel like doing nothing.
Nut drain. Yeah,
the nut drain, Bob. You know the nut drain. Sizzle Chest says bubble tea is gross with that crap floating in it like a cigarette butt. Well, I'm a texture person too, Sizzle Chest. So much so that I don't even like the little bit of pulp that might be in orange juice. It feels like I'm like, whoa, there's something in there that don't belong in there, like a bug or something they forgot to take out of it, right? But my daughter and these people of these younger generations and cultures, they're into what's trendy, and she's into the boba teas and the bubble teas. I haven't had it myself. Can you smell the sex in the air? Says our friend Spawn checking in. Apparently you can over there. Oh my God, they are just smashing. I thought the village was white because of snow, but apparently it's not. It's for something else. Paint the town red and paint the village white. All right. We got people joining us from all over the world, I'm happy to say, here on BF Live The Vibe. Well, I know, Scott, we're running a little late for the piss break and all, buddy, because I think we had extended fun with the not-so-serious news and Bobby Nick stuff. I'll try to wrap up real soon so we can do our piss break, folks. Let me do this story. Oh, I see. Actually, how about I just wrap up with a bikini report? Because those things I can hang on to. One of them we can talk about at length because it's kind of hella funny. Let's wrap up the news because we do 3 hours here on BF Live The Vibe. Welcome on President's Day or Family Day or whatever made-up Canadian holiday you might be joining us for with BF Live. Typically,
Heritage Day.
Heritage Day, whatever province you're in, whatever holiday applies, you're watching and are listening to BF Live The Vibe, Stream Show 482. We do 3 hours of live content. We like to have fun here in the middle of the day. We're going to wrap up the not-so-serious news with the bikini report in just a minute. This bikini report is about not the sales, but the views, the stats coming in from the Super Bowl, the viewership stats and all that good stuff. This says the Super Bowl breaks viewership records. So let's see what the bikini report has to say to wrap up this edition of the Not So Serious News about the viewership records for the previous Super Bowl that just occurred. Oh, tell us about the bikini report.
Any scoring until the fourth quarter, the Super Bowl was a rating smash. And
not scoring till the fourth quarter, but still a smash. Interesting.
Bad Bunny was even more popular than the game. Okay, the glass half full crowd will note
Scott gonna get right up in the phone.
that the previous 4 Super Bowls all experienced average audience increases from the year before. And this one ended that streak. However, Super Bowl 60 did set the record for peak viewership, with an astonishing 137.8 million people watching at one point during the second quarter.
So see how they're qualifying it? They're saying that there was a streak of the viewership growing every year, but it didn't happen this year. But more people, when they were watching, have watched the group at one time than ever before, Bob. So
As for Bad Bunny's halftime show, it averaged 128.2 million viewers. That would be good for 4th most all-time behind only Kendrick Lamar, Michael Jackson, and Usher. But let's not forget how people actually watch things these days. Social media consumption of the halftime show reached
right, and he was the buzz on social media. So, I mean, as soon as the Super Bowl, everything was bad.
4 billion views after the first 24 hours. That's an increase of 137% over last year. So, since we know you probably watched it, what did you think of the Super Bowl, including the halftime show? Comment below and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go. So that's how they do it. And they extrapolate it over all the different services, and then they'll say, well, there was 4 people in the bar when they were watching it, so that counts as 4. Or it's the biggest social media record, or they'll come up with a different qualifier for it. But, the viewership, after increasing for 4 years in a row, it suddenly was down this year. They say quickly at the beginning of the report. But when everybody tuned in, it was like a mass thing, like they turned a bug light on, and then I guess that was it. That drew a lot of viewers. And that's how we wrap up every not-so-serious newscast. We have fun with the news right here on BF Live The Vibe, and that's all that was. That was the other news. That was the not-so-serious news. That's how we do it here in the midday, every day on BF Live The Vibe. And this just happens to be stream show 482. And it's a fantastic Monday with all my friends and new holiday friends, I hope, are being part of The Vibe for the first time. Now, folks, typically we take a break at 1:30 East, where I'm coming to you from. But I guess we had some extended fun, like talking with Andrew today. And we did a kind of an impromptu Canadian corner. Scott's like, I'm not going to set up no more BF. He's already off because we're late for the 1:30 piss break, folks. But fear not, because after we come back from this brief 2.5 minute piss break, folks, we're going to have a lot of fun on the other side. We can check into some Perry talk. We can do Rock You Like a Horoscope. I got Internet Shyt. I got karaoke. I got a lot of fun stuff we can get to. I even have some follow-up, some fun Olympic videos and some other great things that are happening in and around the Olympics. We're going to talk about this and so much more after a brief 2.5 minute piss break right after this, folks. So this gives you a chance to grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack, grab a friend, and tell them that the midday fun is happening right here. President's Day, well, not that, whatever you call it, day, Family Day, Heritage Day. It's a fun day right here in the middle of the day on BF Live The Vibe. And after this 2.5 minute piss break, the fun continues right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I'm back. I'm drying my hand. I touched my pee-pee. It's mine. It's allowed here in the midday on BF Live The Vibe, stream show 482. It is Monday the 16th of February. We're already eating up February, which is not a bad thing. Because you probably know me by now, Bob. I say it enough that I'm a summer guy. I love me warmer weather. Warmer weather.
I like the spring or fall better. Summer's a little too hot for me, even here.
And it's funny when the couple times where we see you on the show, like maybe a week or two in the winter, in the summer, when you hear Bob and Nick going, "Wow, it's actually hot in here," and you never hear Bob and Nick complaining about that.
I know.
All right, well, we're back for the second half of the vibe. Let's see what everybody else is saying in the chat. We'll catch up with the chat family. I think Tiffany Washington snuck in here saying hello, and they're sending messages to each other. What about Prince? Says, well, they said, did they say Prince and Michael Jackson was in that kind of ranking? But that's one of my favorites, Widow Killer. You know that. That's one of the best ones when it started raining and everything. There you go. I'm eating, says Mandy Diff. The chat family's hanging out. All right, well, it was a, let's see. Mandy, I know Mandy, she lets everybody know that she was like working hard on the weekend. She's pushing those pizzas out there. I remember, Bob, a couple years ago, the pizza place around us, we actually bought it too. They had the heart-shaped pizzas for Valentine's Day.
I used to get those with one of my exes all the time, every year.
Did you?
Yeah.
There was probably a couple years where we saw it and we were like, oh, that's so silly. And then one year, I think we actually ordered a couple, Bob. Cute. Oh, what the hell? What's it hurt, right? It's a heart-shaped pizza. A lot of people do special things for Valentine's Day. Like this gentleman right here, Bob. Watch what this gentleman did for his significant other. Uh-oh. She ain't looking. Surprise? Surprise? No, but she sees the box. Hey, she ain't even opened it yet. See, Bob, what you in it? Oh, you're gonna get killed.
That man is dead.
He dead. Ooh. He gone. Dead man walking, Bob. Nick, one more time. Yeah, me fooled until he totally got to the dipping. BF, Celine Dion's gonna sue you, BF. He was at the brink of getting some. Now he ain't gonna get. Mandy, like, yep, where you going, baby? He should have bought the heart-shaped pizza, Mandy. I know. Oh my God. Oh, Scott, I don't think you were here when I first started that. That was fun. Did you see that? The context of that?
I didn't see it.
Well, we were talking about how back in the day we used to buy the Bobby, Nick, and I, we bought the heart-shaped pizzas because it was Valentine's Day. I was talking about we're coming on Valentine's Day.
Right.
And I said, that's what we kind of, Bobby Nick said he did that for his significant other. I said, look what this guy did for his significant other, Scott. One more kiss. One more kiss. Watch, keep watching, Scott. Love. Ketchup. Ketchup.
That's it. He did.
Crazy Q said he better have a backup for that. Yeah, I think he did. There's his backup right there. He did, Scott. He did. Crazy Q said he better have a backup prank for that. Oh my goodness. I can only imagine if Chris pranked Liz or something like that. That sounds like something Chris would do. Yeah, man. We took off.
I'm about to learn you something here about a peanut butter sandwich. You ever put cheese on them?
Ooh, no, I can't say that I do, Scott. Let's see if anybody's peanut butter and cheese in the chat. When you said peanut butter, I was like, let's say.
I was raised by a gay man.
All right, well, you do what you want with peanut butter. I would. Let's see. I will do this to someone at work. It will not be a ring box. I'll figure out something else to dip. LOL. Oh my God. I would, and one day going to do this, Sunflower. Stay tuned. I'll get it recorded. Oh, Jesus. Hey, there's Bobby Nigga. Sweet Scorpio's here. Greet her, please.
Sweet Scorpio. Good to see ya.
Fuck yeah. Scorpio's here. And she notices that Bro Dog is in fact locked in on that sandwich forevermore. Yeah, they were doing the little routine earlier, Sweet Scorpio. Let's see. He's like, nope. Let me see if I find. I gotta find my little.
Oh, he didn't look away that time.
Getting used.
Oh, there he goes.
If I could.
Yeah. He just slides his face over.
All right, there you go. He's locked in on it, and we're locked in on the fact that the lovely sweet Scorpio is now giving us positive vibes in the. Hey Tiff, I eat all kinds of weird shit, and I've never had that, Scott. Oh man.
It's even better if you got chili to dip it in.
Well, Scott, for those that maybe join or sitting in for the back row or whatever that join BF Live the Vibe late, I'll throw my sandwich thing out there with you. Like Scott, he was nice enough to show you his weird combination. I haven't done it on air yet. Peanut butter and cheese. I do tuna fish plain out of the can with cheese whiz spread on it. That's come on, Scott. What? This man is sitting here with a peanut butter and cheese sandwich going to talk about about mine. Like, come on, man.
I would try that, Bobby. I still haven't yet. I still have to do that.
I got cheese whiz up in the fridge, damn it.
Yeah.
Let me see. Sweet Scorpio. Sings pecan in the chat. So cute, says Sweet Scorpio of the dog watching. Mandy Diff is loving it. How sweet, says Tiffany Washington. Sweet Scorpio gets acknowledged by written off. Meatloaf stealing bro dog. Thanks for the warm welcome. Welcome as always. You got it. Pecan as for you as well. And Tiffany, Sweet Scorpio extends the love right back to you guys that you gave her when she jumped in the chat. Let me show you some stuff I got going on here. I got some follow-up, some fun stuff we can follow up with on the Olympics. This is no joke. You got bro dog, but we need to figure out who this cat is, ladies and gentlemen. The Olympics, you sit around watching be careful when you're watching the Olympics with your animals, because this might happen. Watch this, guys. Watch the cat. I mean, swan and all, Bob, Nick. He just sits there. One more time. Look. Look at, and the dog just sits there. Scott. Dog just sits there. Oh, people are like the bro dog stuff. Well, for a second there, bro dog and Terry Knee had to visit. Terry Knee dog had to visit the knee dog, and so they had some stuff they had to they had to figure out.
Around here, I'm the boss.
The boss? For real?
Yeah. I call the walks, choose the toys, and claim first bite of every snack.
Wow. Okay, got it.
Good. Glad we're clear.
Whatever you say, boss.
Oh, but the knee dog really, he wasn't part of the vibe. He don't really know nothing about the legend of bro dog. So then I got a video later on, and they after a while, bro dog set him straight, like who was really the boss around here on BF Live the Vibe and on all these shows. And so then they figured it out. And then bro dog, he said, look, this is how it is.
Yes, boss. Rope. Fetch.
On it. Here it is.
Good work. Now, taxi mode.
Hop on.
Smooth ride, as always.
Appreciate it, boss.
Payment incoming.
There you go. That's what's going on. You're feeding him now.
Yes, boss.
Rope. Fetch.
On it. Here it is.
Good work. Now, taxi mode.
Hop on.
Smooth ride, as always.
Appreciate it, boss.
Payment incoming.
There you go. Thank you, Terry Nee, for that fun. We got all the bro dog video. Man, we got the legend of bro dog. We even got the legend of bro dog. Y'all people that's new don't even know about the legend of bro dog. Where's that one? We got this one.
The packs bow. Bro dog rules these woods. Even the wild ones know his name and flee.
They flee because he'll bring them home to Scott if they don't.
The packs bow. Bro dog rules these woods. Even the wild ones know his name and flee.
Hell yeah, there you go. Some fun bro dog videos. Fun on BF Live the Vibe in the middle of the day. This is what we like to do right here. Let me show you. Now, I got to wrap this up because I got a fun Olympic video here because we just got done talking about the whole controversy of dude getting cold busted and Bobby Nick, he got called out for that because what they said about curling is it's a gentleman's game. Matter of fact, I think they had a bigger problem with the cussing than they did the finger thing, I think. They kind of told that gentleman like he was kind of reprimanded for it or whatever. But now the hockey team is picking up on their way. I see. Look at this. There you go. It works. There you go. Let's see. So there you go. The whole Canadian team's trying to cheat now. Every sport. Doing on every sport now, guy. I don't know what to do. Let me see. Okay. All right. Now, this was a cool side thing that happened at the Olympics. I want to talk about, you got the Kelsey brothers, Travis Kelsey, famous Mr. Taylor Swift, the soon-to-be Mr. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelsey and his brother Jason Kelsey. They're brothers, and they have a podcast. Well, Jason goes out there, and he's getting the Canes commercial, all these different experiences and stuff. Here's another experience. Check this out, Scott. They put big old Jason Kelsey, the bigger of the two brothers out of Travis and Kelsey. They threw him in a bobsled to give him a taste of what it's like to be an Olympic bobsledder. So let's watch this, a run down the bobsled course with former NFL player, the Eagles NFL player, Jason Kelsey, sitting in the middle right here. Check this out.
Here we go, baby. Sled and track from the bobsled start.
That's him with his brother on his helmet, obviously. Look at the violence, Scott. When you got a head cap.
I'm surprised the NFL let him do it.
Well, he's retired now.
Oh,
this is his brother, Jason.
Okay.
I don't think Travis officially retired yet, but people are thinking he should.
Oh my God! Holy! Oh my God! That's it, baby. That's it. Holy! That was so intense.
That's cool, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Good luck.
Survived your initiation. Yeah.
That was intense.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Good driving. I had no idea how you knew what you were doing. Like first couple turns, I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. And I was like, holy.
Man,
thanks, brother.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was a lot of fun.
And bro,
Oh my
that's
God,
not
I didn't even.
that's not even the skeleton. The skeleton is the one where they lay down on that thin board, Scott. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you know,
yeah.
I saw something really interesting recently, Scott. It was they did it in a relay style where when they came into their final station, there was this big red thing above them, and they had to smack this big paddle in order to open their teammate's gate. It was pretty wild. It was like a relay, like a skeleton relay. It was pretty wild, man. So I think they do as much as like 70 some miles per hour on the skeletons, like 77. I've seen them hit. Let's do this one more time since you got the context now. I bet T Swift was bobbing up and down in the bedroom. And am I right? Right, that. Let's watch this again. This is Jason Kelsey. His brother Travis plays for the Kansas City. That's Mr. Taylor Swift. This is Jason Kelsey. He won a Super Bowl with the Eagles right before he retired here, I believe. Right, wrong. I do the same thing too. I say that's right. That's the brother that's still playing. That's Travis. But I often mix up the Kelsey brothers too. I say Travis in place of Jason. I even say Robert Redford in the place of Robert Duvall.
Here we go, baby. Sled and track from the bobsled start.
I noticed that most of them guys got their heads down, real tucked, real good, and you can see too much of his head, Scott. I'd be doing everything they were doing. I'm like, oh, we put our heads down here. My head's going down. I ain't asking no questions, and I don't need to see. Look, see. To do it, says Mandy Dip. She wants to do it.
Oh my God! Holy! Oh my God!
I had a feeling he was going to be the last one out.
That was so intense.
That's cool, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Good luck.
Survived your initiation. Yeah.
That was intense.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Good driving. I had no idea how you knew what you were doing. Like first couple turns, I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. And I was like, holy!
There you go. That's what it looks like. So I'm kind of like Mandy Diff. When I see it, I'm like, that looks kind of. I wouldn't do that and the skeleton and all. Oh, Scott's finishing up what you got there. Scott's finishing up his snack because he took my advice. I gotta know. Go ahead.
I gotta know, Scotty. That was like some kind of marble cheese. Was that cheese slices?
Oh, that on the sandwich, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sliced Colby cheese, I think it is called.
Okay.
Awesome. Mandy wants to do it. I assume she means that bobsled and not do it. Let me see. Here we go. Take that out. Take that out of the studio. Check in with this guy. See if he's doing.
So, what was the worst halftime show in your opinion?
Last Sundays.
Love the bro dog bit. Terry is tearing it up. I said I'm going to have to make like a separate subfolder for bro dog content in my Terry knee folder, and that's not even really a joke. Let's see. Let's do the legend of bro dog. Was this just a picture or this is the video? Is this?
I know greatness? Let me tell you about bro dog. Leader of the Prop Master 69. Streets talk about him like a legend, but I know the truth. He's real, and he's better than the stories. He keeps the pack.
Keeps it real. I keep it real. I keeps it real. You know who else keeps it real? I love when she visits any day. The lovely Oh My steps into the vibe. My happy Monday.
Hello, My.
Oh my. Let me say that for you. And I know
deep butt cheeks to you, My.
Oh my, about your deep butt cheeks. Oh, let's see. Oh.
Okay.
I had the point, Andrew.
Oh my.
My steps in on a lovely Monday here. Last Sundays we got last Sunday. She thinks yes Sunday was. The best was Janet Jackson. Yep. Man, last Sundays, you think so? I don't know. It's a matter of opinion. Well, there you go. Why don't we just got done talking about, I wanted to continue on my Valentine's talk. I know I threw that Olympic stuff in there, but I showed that fun video of the guy dipping the stuff and all, and it reminded me that I kind of want to talk about something I liked when Snoop Dogg was on the halftime show. So it's our friend Mandy Diff stepping in. Well, I'm glad the timing of this worked out so good because I was just getting ready to do something, but now I have something more fun to do because we have a friend visiting the Vibe today. He is my friend. He is yours. Matter of fact, he is Canada's most famous weatherman. He's stopping in on the Vibe. It's Frankie McDonald. Frankie.
I'm going to wait till start. I just sent Bobby naked pictures of me with the girls on the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Were you on Chrissy's show over the weekend? What did you get down with?
I was on Chrissy's show.
Yeah, the Simpcast or whatever? Awesome. Bobby next got it. Oh, Frankie, I see you're backstage. I see you got the links right there. Thank you. All right, here's the first short. Let's see. This is about the massive blizzard, Frankie?
Yes, and Edmonton snowstorm.
All right, let's see. Frankie McDonald sent me a short here. He stops in on the Vibe with his massive blizzard weather report. Let's see.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Massive blizzards headed towards St. John's, Newfoundland on Tuesday, February 17, 2026 during evening hours. It's going to bring a lot of snow. It's going to continue on to Wednesday, February 18, 2026. It's going to bring so much snow. Streets, roads, highways, the train skater highway will be snow covered. There'll be so much blown snow, drifted snow, reduced visibility, dangerous and treacherous driving conditions. It's going to bring so much snow in St. John's and Avalon Peninsula and Mount Pearl. And make sure to wear your winter gear. Don't walk too far. Have your furnaces and heat pumps ready. And drink lots of green tea, white tea, red tea to keep you warm. Have your shovel, snow scoop, snow blower, snow plow, salt trucks ready as well. Be prepared. Stay warm, be safe. Don't get caught in that massive blizzard. Stay warm and be safe.
You got warned, people. Frankie McDonald told you there's a massive blizzard. What else you got? Yes, Frank?
I sent you Edmonton forecast too.
All right, we'll do the Edmonton forecast too. That's Frankie McDonald checking in with that one for St. John's, Newfoundland. Let's check in with our next one. I got another link backstage. Frankie McDonald steps in with his weather reports and shorts here on the Vibe, and we share them with you. Here we go. Frankie. Let me see.
Dog scared the shit out of Scott.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live in Sydney.
Hey, and we happen to know somebody that lives in Edmonton, Alberta there, Frankie. Someone on this very panel lives on Edmonton, Alberta.
That's right.
It's Bobby Nick. Here we go.
Snows aiming towards Edmonton, Albert on Tuesday, February 17, 2026. It's going to bring a lot of snow to Edmonton and surrounding areas, including Fort Saskatchewan, St. Albert, Lodak, and Sherwood Park. It's going to bring a lot of snow, and streets, roads, highways, and Yellowhead Highway 16 will be snow covered, including Anthony Henne Drive. It's going to be snow covered as well. It's going to bring a lot of snow in Edmonton and surrounding areas as well. Make sure to wear your winter gear. And if your furnace is a heat pump ready to keep the house warm, drink a lot of green tea, white tea, red tea to keep it warm as well. Be extremely careful when you drive a car. Have your shovel, snow scoop, snowboard, snow plow, salt trucks ready as well. Be prepared to stay warm, be safe. Don't get caught in heavy snow. Stay warm, be safe.
Frankie gives you the advice. He's telling you got to get your heat pumps fixed.
Yeah, I really feel this one because I have to go out in this shit. God damn it, son of a bitch!
I just sent you a link to Simcast on my 1 hour, 28 minute, 26 second mark.
I see. I love it. Frankie's down here giving me his content.
Wow.
He's giving me great timestamps and everything, Frankie. Awesome. Let me see. Let's go over to what Frankie sent me right here. So you hung out. Was this last night, Frankie?
Yes.
All right. Frankie hangs out with all the lovely ladies. I'm jealous. This is Frankie checking in on the Simcast last night with Chrissy Mayer. We got Sexy Love, Hannah Griff, Steph, and Frankie McDonald.
You and Grok thinks you're a good person.
Grok
I'm
loves
a great
you,
person.
Frankie.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true? Was Grok right?
I mean, Frankie's a great person. Grok was right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Grok something to finally settle the score on something. Did Frankie McDonald, the weatherman from Canada, kidnap Savannah Guthrie's mom?
I didn't do that at all.
Oh, wait.
Wow. Canada, and she's in the United States, 2 different countries.
Wait a minute. Now, she's going to prove it, Frankie, on Google right now. Are you going to fess up? You didn't do it?
Canada, she's in the United States.
All right. Well, Frankie says that he did not kidnap Savannah Guthrie's mother, but we're about to find out right now from Google.
That's a wild hypothetical.
It's a wild hypothetical.
So, no, Frankie McDonald, the loud,
She sighed at
enthusiastic
you.
Canadian weather guy from Nova Scotia, didn't kidnap Savannah Guthrie's mom. He's just a viral amateur meteorologist who yells about blizzards and storm chips. 0 links to Arizona, no crime record, nothing tying him to Nancy Guthrie's.
What kind of sarcastic Google bot does she have, Bobby Nick?
I don't know.
Why does it sound like she's got her best friend read? Like, no, that's not. What is it with that, Frankie? What is it? Let's go. What is it? Oh, let me go back on that a little bit. What kind of sarcastic bot?
Can I get your clicks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I went back too far.
Calls out truth.
There's
I'm doing great so far. And Chino's doing his stand-up comedy today at the New York City somewhere. Chino's doing his stand-up comedy. Chrissy's doing great stuff for Andrew Herms is doing great these days.
Oh, good. Frankie,
And
we
I'll say
asked
hi,
Grok.
Hannah, hi, Stephanie, and I'll say hi to Servi.
Hello. Frankie, we asked Grok about you, and Grok thinks you're a good person.
Grok
I'm a
loves
great
you,
person.
Frankie.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true? Was Grok right?
Well, we got a question here. It's relevant. Spawn says, "Does Frankie take peeks at the cleavage while he's being interviewed?" Frankie, can I answer that? Frankie's there for the cleavage.
That's
He's
right.
a great person. Grok was right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Grok something to finally settle the score on something. Did Frankie McDonald, the weatherman from Canada, kidnap Savannah Guthrie's mom?
I didn't do that at all. He's in the United States. I'm in Canada. 2 different countries.
Sorry, Frank.
That's a wild hypothetical.
I don't know. I think you can travel pretty quick and get back pretty quick nowadays, Bob.
It's a wild hypothetical.
So, no, Frankie McDonald.
Let's talk about Sexy Love here because I haven't quite seen the bottom of his cleavage yet, guys. Let's talk about. Keep paying attention there, Scott.
The loud, enthusiastic
Or is that
weather guy
maybe I'm
from
taking a big chain as deep cleavage. Maybe that's me, Scott. I'm looking.
Nova Scotia didn't kidnap Savannah Guthrie's mom. He's just a viral amateur meteorologist.
He's a professional meteorologist. I'll have you know, Google. Look at this. It's a female, and she's like, he's just an amateur. Listen to this.
About blizzards and storm chips. 0 links to Arizona, no crime record, nothing tying him to Nancy Guthrie's actual disappearance.
What?
The FBI is looking at a masked person on doorbell cam, but it's not him. People are just memeing because Frankie's energy is intense. Wild theory, though. If he did,
Frankie, the ladies are backing you in my chat right now. The lovely Mai says Frankie's innocent. He didn't do it.
That's right. That's right.
Andrew kidnapped the mom. Let's see.
He'd probably warn us about the blizzard of consequences first.
Wow, Brock loves you.
Bobby, Nick, I just sent you a picture.
Yes, Bobby friend, I've forwarded you some pictures that Frankie sent me from his hangouts over the weekend, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Frankie, when do you work this week at the Mayflower Mall?
This Friday coming.
Friday? Cool. Oh, damn, you got a whole bunch of pictures. Damn. Oh, man, Frankie was hanging out with all the ladies. I'm sure they're all well over 18 years old. Let's go.
Forward that to Bobby's friend as well.
Yep, I got him. Oh, thank you, buddy. There's some right here. Look at this. Frankie hanging with the ladies that are well over 18 years old. Lest anybody.
Well over 18.
Well over 21. He said, Frankie's
well
like,
over
no,
21, yeah.
Frankie's like, let's get it right, Bob, Fran. Let's it BF. They're over 21. I got you, Frank. All right. They're quite legal. Whoa, damn. Look at see? Frankie always pulling them in right here. Is Frankie a blonde, a brunette, or a redhead guy? What's your favorite color hair?
Blonde and brown.
He liked the blonde and the brown.
Blonde and the brown? Oh, okay.
Hey, I like that. I like that, Frankie. So I like the dark hair ladies first, but I won't reject a blonde hair lady at all. They definitely catch your attention. I like a dark hair. Look, dark hair. Here you go. Frankie being a gentleman, holding up the umbrella right there. Is this outside of Dooley's?
Inside Dooley's.
Inside Dooley's. Okay. Up there in Sydney, Nova Scotia, where our man Frankie resides and lives. Oh, there you go. Frankie. I bet he don't even have to go up to these ladies. These ladies just come up to Frankie. Frankie has great hair. There's Frank. Look at that. That's a great picture of Frankie and Dooley's. Did you sing your songs on Friday night, Saturday night?
Yes.
Yep. Frankie did his regular songs, Tom Petty, and all that
Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches.
Moving to the country, gonna eat me a
lot of peaches.
Frankie's like, don't mess up my song, boys. That's my song. I do a Dooley's. Uh-oh. Frankie got a healthy one right here. There we go. There you go, Frankie. Hell yeah, I'd go out all the time if everybody's wanting to come up and take pictures of me. Look at this. Awesome. Frankie spreading joy and love all over up there in Sydney, Nova Scotia, and even here on BF Live The Vibe.
Hey, Frankie, how's Heritage Day going?
Heritage Day's going great. Today's President's Day, where Gino is at. Gino's doing it in a hot water show 40 minutes away.
Yeah, it's President's Day where I'm at here in the United States, Frankie. But it's Heritage Day in your province too, or what is it up there?
Heritage Day, Nova Scotia, and tomorrow Gino does in the hot water show today. It's President's Day where Gino is at.
Yes. Oh, so Gino's taking the day off today?
Gino's doing it in the hot water show today.
Oh, he is. Okay, Gino. What time does he do that? Like 4 East? When's he do that?
3 Eastern, 4 Atlantic.
3 Eastern, 4 Atlantic, and you'll be on there with him, no doubt, Frankie McDonald. Absolutely. All right. You see Jerry's getting the laughs in here. Cool. So how's all your hockey teams doing? Your Cape Breton Eagles and all that?
Yes, the Vancouver Giants are not making the playoffs. Brantford Bulldogs clinched the playoff spot.
Yeah. Are you watching any of the Olympics, Frankie McDonald?
Rob sledding and luge and skeleton, things like this. Hockey, figure skating, speed skating, snowboard, and things like this.
Yeah, I was watching that too. We were watching some curling as well, Frankie. You like curling?
Yeah.
What do you think about the controversy? Did you see the guy push his finger on it? Do you think it was cheating? What do you think?
It's really bad.
It was really bad. Yeah, it was kind of bad. Bad look for Canada. Yeah, buddy. I agree with you. All right, cool, man. Let's see.
Got the link to my book and my bobbleheads.
Oh, yeah. Let me do that real quick, Frank. Yes, let's see. Get on the ball. Frankie keeps me straight with my promotions if I'm not straight here on the vibe. Hey, Frankie, Jerry, our friend Jerry says, do any Vikings live in Nova Scotia, Frank?
0.
0, Jerry Lahane is the answer. What does Frankie think of the curling scandal? I just got that answer for you. He says
the curling scandal was in Italy. I'm in Canada. 2 different countries.
But did you send them the message to use their finger like you're using your finger now, Frankie? I think Frankie, he put them up to that. Frankie, is Keanu going to post more photos of her little brown eyeball for us?
No, hot water show today.
You know that's a nickname for her butthole, right? Yeah, there you go. All right, well, if you guys want to learn more about Frankie and know as much about Frankie as we do right here on BF Live The Vibe, then you have to get this book from Amazon.com. It's Be Prepared, the Frankie McDonald's A Guide to Life, the Weather, and Everything. You will see pictures of Frankie when he was a child, growing up in Sydney, Nova Scotia. You will learn about his early love for weather and where he got all of that from. Available at Amazon.com or wherever fine books are sold. Get your copy today. I have one. We all have one. And I'm looking for the bobblehead, Frankie. Frankie said he sent me the link backstage. My boy keeps, oh, there you go, or did he not? You can go to the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame.com and get the latest Frankie McDonald bobblehead. Now, I've had this for a long time, Frankie, but this, what do you got, like cowboy ones now? What's your new bobblehead you got?
They got the Christmas edition Frank Down bobbleheads. They got the T-shirt edition Frank Down bobbleheads coming out.
There you go, the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame. Yes, they have a Hall of Fame for everything. All right, the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame.com, and we end every Frankie visit the way we do, doing the Frankie dance.
Yeah!
Check out Frankie McDonald on YouTube, on Gino's show, The Bass Guy Show, Joey Only, and on BF Live, The Vibe. Drop it. On a Monday. Frankie's up first. Frankie's up first. Get it, Frankie. I like that. That's your old in hot water kind of setup. I like that. I see Frankie every day like this. Scott's doing the he's doing the smooth. It's like, that's like the pimp version. He's like, he's like doing it. See what Bobby's doing. Bobby Nick normally hits it hard. Bobby hits hard. Yeah, Bobby Nick, he driving driving hammers. And I do the cool white guy forearms. Cool white guy forearms. Cool white guy forearms. Dressed very, very warm. Cold like Minnesota. Fun like Frankie McDonald. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Very. Who's dancing in the chat? Doing the Frankie dance. The lovely Mai is doing the dance. Come on, you can all dance in the chat. Even the guys can dance. Don't forget to get your bobblehead. Don't forget to have your heat pumps working, like Frankie said. Be prepared. Amazon.com. Get it. It's not very expensive, and it's a fun read. I guarantee you. I guarantee you will enjoy it, and you will enjoy every time that Frankie McDonald steps in to BF Live The Vibe. Frankie McDonald. You're welcome any day and every day. Thanks for joining us today, Frankie McDonald.
Yeah, Frankie.
In and out like he is. Awesome. Yeah. There you go. That is an awesome jam, says my cold like Minnesota. That's right. The little Yachty beat. That beat drops on that sumbitch. So awesome. Boom. So happy. Like, so that's the first part of being happy is that Frankie makes everybody happy, stopping in on the vibe. But now I have wild thoughts in my head of Frankie being on other shows going, much BF Live The Vibe, BF Live The Vibe. Like, if that's going on, man, that just makes my world, and that makes my day. Awesome. There you go. Frankie McDonald. You can't go wrong with the love that is our friend Frankie McDonald, and known him all these years. All right. I'm going to talk about another cool thing before I hopefully get on to another thing that you will enjoy. What do I do? Long topic. I can do a long topic. We can do, I'm going to get into some Perry talk, and we got to do the horoscopes and all. And it's 2:26. This Monday is flying by, man. We're having fun. We're doing like Canadian corners and throwing tomatoes in Andrew and having extended newscast and all. But let me show you. I think this might have had something to do with, in conjunction with the Daytona 500 going on, Bob. I'm going to show you something cool being the music guy here on the Vibe. I'm going to show you something cool that went down musically. I believe this went down in Daytona Beach, Florida. It has to do with, it was like an Arby's promotion. I think it was in conjunction with everything going on down there for the race, buddy. Let's go inside of Arby's and see what's going on here. Watch out. It's Jimmy Eat World live in Arby's.
Oh, no way. What the hell?
Supersize it, Bobby Nick, one more time. And I'll show you another little snippet of a song, bro. Your cheeseburger's gonna take some time. Little girl's in the middle of cooking now. I just thought of that. All right, let me see. So that was one video, Bob, and I'm like, why is Jimmy Eats World? Apparently they did some kind of like promotion for Arby's, and it was down there in Daytona for the race weekend. So let me show
Really?
this video real quick. Here's a little bit of them doing one of their hit songs you will recognize. There we go. All right, we'll be here, Mai. Is the shake machine working? Is the shake machine working? I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, there you go. So
that's nuts. That's nuts that a band like that, of that stature, would just play a gig at Arby's.
You wonder how those
That's
things come
crazy.
together. Does like somebody know somebody? Do they say, okay, well, we want to have a concert in a restaurant for no apparent reason? Who do we get? I don't know. Jimmy Eats World says eat in the title. I don't know. You know, what they do. But all right. Well, yes, Jimmy Bezos. That's right. That's Jimmy Eats World, and apparently he eats at Arby's too. Arby's, they have the bands, or they have the meats, or something like that. They have the live music. All right. Well, we like to have fun right here on BF Live the Vibe in the afternoon is what we attempt to do here Monday through Friday every day. Before I get too far past it, I kept trying to set myself up to do this unasked for movie review because I just want to do it because I want to get too far past the movie before I forget it. And it is kind of a current movie right now. So let me do quickly my BF Live the Vibes unasked for movie review.
Oh, sometimes you did it again, huh?
I did it, Bobby Nick. You know, now I'm okay. Like I'm okay just doing podcasting and everything. But my wife, she really any of the good movies, she wants to go out and see some of the bigger movies. So like I told you last week, I did the one about the Solo Mio, the Kevin James kind of lovey-dovey movie or whatever. That was okay. I remember I ended up telling you how I was agonizing over it, but it ended up actually being better than I thought or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
So that was kind of a pleasant surprise. And so this picture, this is about that Wuthering Heights. I don't know if you guys been seeing any previews for it, or if you've ever seen previews for it. But to me, it's like this. It's this. What's it? Emily Bronte. It was a novel that's been turned into a movie a few times over the years. My understanding is, but I always knew it to be. I'm like, oh, it's going to be this Victorian. Why don't thou ploweth me with thy, thy love or whatever. I don't know. I thought it was going to be one of those kind of Victorian kind of set movies, and it kind of was a lot of those things. Let me show you the preview of it. It does have Margot Robbie in it, who's nothing bad to look at, right? And she was in the Barbie movie. She famously played Barbie, Bob, right?
Right, yeah.
Now, that's something I never seen, the Barbie movie, and it was on TV just yesterday. And based on the little bit I saw, Bob, I'm kind of glad I didn't see that Barbie movie, I think.
Is that bad?
Yeah, it was just kind of a lot of, well, men do this and women do that and all this stuff, and Barbie, we don't do this in Barbie land, weird shit.
Sounds kind of cringeworthy.
Do a Rick James Dio review. I'm Rick James, bitch. Do a Rick James Dio review. All right, that's Rick James. All right, let me see. Fuck your couch, Spawn. Fuck your couch. It's an unasked for a movie review is what we're doing right now. So, yes, because I'm a good husband and my wife does like going to see movies and all, I'm like, okay, want to go see Wuthering Heights this weekend? Let's go see what this is all about. So, like I said, I'm like, Bob, that other one, it ended up being better than I thought, but I don't know if I'm going to luck out on this one. I think this is going to be one of those, like I said, Victorian kind of like, kind of a Shakespearean kind of English kind of things that it's going to bore me or whatever. And it was a lot of that, but let's see what you guys think about it here. Let's check it out.
What should you do, Heathcliff? If you were rich?
Suppose I'd do what all rich men do.
Not
Live
for
in a
me.
big house.
Do what, Scott?
Not for me.
Exactly, Scott. So you can. So I was telling Bobby Nick how I was kind of dreading this one. I'm like, Scott, I have a feeling I'm going to be sitting through one of these, and so you're kind of, it's like, yeah.
I'm big cruel to my servants.
Scott, do I need to remind you the vagina is a hell of a drug?
Take a
A wife? What wife?
Like if thou protesteth too much to go to this movie, Scotteth, the vagina might dry up.
Well, I spent Valentine's Day alone, so what?
You didn't have to go through this here. So far, it's gay. Oh, we got. Let me say. Let's check the gay meter.
Mr. Lincoln asked me to marry him.
75. Nah, it's pinging. It's pinging now.
You must accept it.
Yeah. It was very much one of these shows. It was always a foggy kind of English kind of thing, and the proper English, you know, the Queen's English.
Why did you leave me?
Why did you betray your own heart?
My face turned blue. Can't breathe without you here.
Where is the obstacle?
Here. Cruel. I shouldn't be the person.
Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same.
I will not stand for that fiend. I will not have you near her. Did you think it would stop me?
It's a movie about cheating.
Basically, more or less. It's funny because, you know, Margot Robbie is obviously obviously attractive woman, right? But I've never like fawned over like maybe like Andrew does or something. But I will say they had a hard time like dumbing her face down, Scott, and making her look rough when the scenes when she was supposed to look rough. Like she's like that like kind of beautiful woman that they're like, even when I'm like, she don't even look that rough.
So kiss me. And let us both be damned.
So that's what I saw. There you go. So that's what I title under Vagina's a Hell of a Job. I went and saw it, Scott. Gay! We got the official, let's see, the unasked for movie review. So, yeah, you know.
What did you think of it, Bobby Fran? I gotta know.
Well, it was like, to me, it was like very drawn. It was very much what I said. It was the thou doth protesteth too much and all that stuff, kind of stuff. The Queen's English stuff, a lot of dark scenes, a lot of, to me, it's all long and drawn out. Like, I want a movie to kind of do this, Bob, right? You know, and they're drawing out all the torture in their relationships and all that crazy stuff. The stuff that us guys don't really, that's not really why we go to movies, Scott, right?
Was there a body count?
No, not even really.
A sexual body account, maybe.
But I think that's what he was talking about, was it not, Scott? Or
well, I meant actually, like.
No, not. It's weird. They start off with, it's very much the period because they literally start off the movie with a hanging. Spoiler alert or whatever.
Oh, so there is a body count.
There is, yeah. And so they kind of start off like kind of setting the period of the tone of the times and all that stuff. But what was funny for me is I'm an observationalist, so me like observing like the other women watching the movie and overhearing them, Scott, in the lobby. Like, to me, that's the funnier part about going out and doing stuff like this. And it was funny because I heard the women's like cackling it up in the lobby going, well, I think they're supposed to be teenagers. And they go, I think it's something. But how old is Margot Robbie playing it? She's trying to be playing this. And at least he's young enough and he's close enough to it and all this stuff. Like, I'm like, these women are literally saying that a woman is too old to play like a role in a movie. Or they were hating because like she was the one that got to squeeze up on the dude or something.
They were jealous. They were jealous.
Yeah, they were jealous. They were jealous. And so my wife is very well read. She's probably read that book multiple times. So she already knew that not many books are and the movies translate exactly the same. But apparently they really took a lot of license and really changed some key aspects of this. So if you're familiar with the novel, she kind of said it's gonna deviate from some of it and all. But Scott, like I said, I just, I don't know how to pick that one myself. I like that Kate Bush Wuthering Heights kind of thing. Yeah, they had Charlie XCX doing some of the soundtrack. The body count, yeah, cop killer.
In the lounge, fuck yeah.
Well, since we're Bobby Nick, I scored that out CD before they took it off the shelves. I have it.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, I knew it was going to happen, Scott.
Yeah, I remember when that came out.
They were complaining from the get. How can Ice-T release a song about killing police and all this shit?
Yeah.
And yeah, man. And I went out and got it right away, Bob, before they pulled it off the shelves.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yeah. My vag itches watching this, and that's Jerry Lane. Oh my goodness. Well, I told you guys, vagina is a hell of a drug. So you do what you got to, and you keep your marriage going. So I went and saw Wuthering Heights and brought to you the unasked for movie review. You didn't ask for it. I didn't ask to go see it.
Bobby friend,
go ahead, buddy.
Bobby friend.
Anything? Yeah.
I just got to say, I hope you got something that night.
The weekend was quite fruitful. Let me just say that. Maybe not.
There
went down that night, but overall, I did okay, Bob,
okay, that's good. That's good.
The bill settled up somewhere. It made it worth going seeing that, Bobby Nick. So I'll just let you know that much. All right,
Nice.
So that was.
It's Scotty gone.
He's like, I'm going to see Wuthering Heights. Yeah, he's like he's not even backstage too. He did like the quick thing. He's like, I can't believe BF showed that gay shit. I thought he was heterosexual. I thought my friend BF was a man. It turns out he just does whatever his woman wants him to. Well, that's how you stay married for a while. That's how I would do it anyway. All right, well, how about this, guys and gals? Let's go check the National Day calendar real quick, and then we'll come back and do Rock You Like a Horoscope and finish up the show that way. But before I finish up the show, I want to let anybody know that's been a part of BF Live The Vibe. You weren't part of it earlier. First of all, where you been? Second of all, I'll let you know that tomorrow I'm going to have a guest. 2 guests here on BF Live The Vibe. James and Florence from the Forum Celebrity Podcast are going to stop in tomorrow. We'll see what they've been up to and talk about all things celebrity. Nice. And they did a really cool interview that I watched. I want to discuss it at length with involving the OJ murders. There's a novelist, basically the man that Nicole Brown Simpson was with after she separated from OJ. She met a man. That man he wrote a book, and they interviewed him. Very interesting book about talking about how his time relating to that whole Nicole Brown Simpson thing called "It Could Have Been Me," about the whole OJ thing. So this is a boyfriend before Ron Goldman. So they'll be here tomorrow to talk about that interview and kind of talk about some of the things out of that particular book and just catch up with them in general. That happens tomorrow. Well, why don't we check the National Day calendar now? Because it's always a holiday or celebration for someone or something. So let's see what they are today with the National Day. Hey. That's right. Scott's camera, I think, dipped out on him quite quickly, gave us the Irish goodbye. Thank you, Scott Fitzpatrick. Andrew slides in a little bit. We'll put him back backstage because he ain't paying attention anyway. We're going to do the quick National Day calendar check because it's always a holiday or celebration for someone or something. Let's see what they are on today, February 16th. Kind of at the halfway point of this month right here, the shorter month that is February, the National Day calendar check. Let's see what they are today. Today on the National Day calendar, it's President's Day or Heritage Day, or depending on where you're at.
Family Day.
Family Day, Heritage Day, President's Day on the National Day calendar here in the lower 48. Let's see what else is on the National Day calendar as I look for my little banner to put up to indicate that we're doing the National Day calendar. It's National Do a Grouch a Favor Day. Ooh, look at that funja. Look at that face. He's so angry. And it's National Almond Day. All right, we got a couple. I think it's only 3 of them, so why don't we cover them real quick? We'll quickly cover the fact that it is President's Day here in the United States. On the 3rd Monday in February, the United States celebrates the federal holiday known as President's Day. The day takes place during the birth month of the country's 2 most prominent presidents, George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. And Bob, this is a thing, my friend. When I was younger, we got off down here in the States for each of these holidays separately.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
These were 2 nice winter holidays we looked forward to. And then one year, I guess they needed to squeeze days out of the calendar. They said they're going to combine Washington and Lincoln's birthday into what we now have as President's Day. Across the country, most Americans know the day as President's Day. More and more of the population celebrates the day to honor all of the past United States presidents who have served the country. Throughout the country, organizations and communities celebrate the day with public ceremonies. And how do you observe? Some businesses close for the day, including banks and federal buildings. Celebrate your favorite U.S. president. You can watch a documentary about the presidency on the History Channel. You can see you can name all the presidents in order, which I cannot. And you can challenge yourself to some presidential trivia if you want to acknowledge President's Day, our first item on the National Day calendar. Let's see. James and Jesse from Team Rocket, question mark? Let's see. To quote every one of BF's birthdays, I'm going to have me some sex. Yeah. Well, the whole line I like to do on my birthday is that I'm having sex. I don't know what my wife is doing, but I'm having sex. That's my birthday quote. Spawn remembers it. There you go. He knows what's up. My vat is watching this. There you go. Put some lotion on it. Hey, could you do like Jerry says and like, share, and subscribe BF Live the Vibe on either on YouTube, on Rumble, and I understand my Facebook. I got an error message. So if you are watching on Facebook and you're having a problem, that might be why. Thank you, Jerry Lahane. Let's do our second one on the National Day calendar. Do a grouch a favor today. Favor day. On that day is a call to kindness on February 16th. Everyone knows a grouch, and some of us may even be guilty of being one. On February 16th, maybe you can be the one to find the sweeter side of a grouch. For some, it's their nature to be grouches all of the time. Do you find that you've known people like that, Bobby Nick, that they're not happy unless they're not happy?
Oh, yes, 100%.
You're like, oh.
I mean, my dad can even be like that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some people, if it gets too happy for them, they get kind of weird. Let me see. Juggler Jen's laughing, checking in on the chat. Jerry Lahane says Robin Quivers couldn't get enough of the OJ's summer story in the mid-90s. We're going to go over it a little bit tomorrow from a perspective that I haven't heard before, and I'm hoping that most of you haven't. This is Keith Zamolsky. I don't want to mess up his name. It's something like that. That's why I didn't say his name, but it's basically the gentleman that Nicole Brown Simpson met in Aspen, Colorado after she and OJ broke up. The rebound guy, if you will. Keith. It's something like that. Oh, no. Keith. No, I meant put it in Google. Let's see. I'm going to get his name right. Zamolsky or something like that. It was basically Nicole Brown's girlfriend. K-E-H. There it is. Zlomsowicz, Bobby Nick. That's why I didn't want to say it.
Okay.
Zlomsowitch. Keith Zlomsowicz was a gentleman that was with Nicole Brown Simpson after she and OJ broke up. They met in Aspen, Colorado, I believe, is where they met. And he had some very interesting run-ins with OJ and worried about his life. And he wrote a book called It Could Have Been Me. We'll talk about that tomorrow when our friends Florence and James join us from the Celebrity Forum podcast, because they interviewed Keith. And it was very interesting, Bob. I never thought about it from that point of view. Happy good Mandy had good weed. All right, let's continue on with the National Day calendar here. Yeah, that'd be fun. They join us tomorrow, and we'll talk about that a little more extensively. How do a grouch a favor is a call to kindness. Everyone knows a grouch we talked about, and some of us may even be guilty of being one. For some, it's in their nature to be grouches all of the time, while others may just be having a rough day or two. On National Do a Grouch a Favor Day, we have an opportunity to turn the grouch's frown upside down. The grouch that you know might be a friend, a relative, coworker, boss, neighbor, or someone who lives in your house. The favor you do on National Do a Grouch a Favor Day can be simple or elaborate. Either way, doing them a favor is going to feel right for you. Well, there you go. Just do that damn thing there, Bobby Nick, I guess. But you know, there are those special grouches I find, Bob, that they don't want nice things done for them. Mm-hmm. And then you end up trying to go out of your way to make them feel good, and because they rejected your thing, you feel worse than you did when you were just trying to make them feel better for the original problem. Right? So
for real,
that can be an issue too. All right. Well, there were just a couple of them today. I think we covered all the ones that were most poignant and relevant. What was the third one, real quick, before I go too far away from that? President's Day, Grouch a Favor Day, and Almond Day, Bob, real quick on the Vibe. Almond Day? You like almonds?
I Mostly when they're covered in chocolate, but yes, I do.
Same, my friend. I would never go out of my way and ooh, here's an almond. I will eat it. But if it's in something that I kind of want to enjoy, Bob, I will accept a almond enrobed in chocolate on National Almond Day. Recognizes the versatile and healthful almond. This delicious nut is native to the Middle East and thrives in warm, dry climates with mild winters. This day celebrates the benefits and uses of almonds. And I know Perry likes almond milk. People make all kind of stuff from it now. Whether you are eating them by themselves, using almond milk, pasta, flour, butter, oil, meal, or almonds, offer other delicious flavors along with many health benefits. Almonds are one of the most heart-healthy foods on the market, packed with vitamin E, magnesium, and fiber. So go ahead and get your almonds on. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you are one on the National Day calendar. BF Live the Vibe. It's all about fun, positive vibes, and dare I say unity here. Unity here on BF Live the Vibe. We are going to wrap up this show today the way we wrap up, not every Monday show, but we're going to do the Rock You Like a Horoscope segment in just a minute. It's how we'll wrap up today's episode of BF Live the Vibe, but not before we spread more positive vibes. Come on, y'all. BF Live the Vibe. Did you hit the like button yet? Did you share, subscribe? Could you hook a brother up with a super chat or a membership? Come on. I love doing this. This is a vibe. Throw your astrological signs in, folks, because we're going to wrap up the vibe doing horoscope segment. BF, Earth, Wind, and Fire are going to sue you, BF. Now, I'm sure, Bob Nick, if you're watching what's going on here, I imagine at first these white people were quite a little concerned with this black gentleman approaching them quickly. But then they quickly join in on the festivities. Like, what? Come to dance with us? Don't even step to us, because we know this shit, yo. How you think y'all got here? Oh, we was fucking first. BF Live the Vibe. All right, I thought that was a fun little, like I said, some of those nice things that rarely make the air because, unfortunately, we live in a world where if it bleeds, it leads. So when people get along, it doesn't always make the headlines, but it does here on BF Live The Vibe. You know what else makes the headlines on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday here on BF Live The Vibe? Rock You Like a Horoscope time, folks. And let your head G know, we already did, courtesy of Bobby Nick, we already did a celebrity death report on the unfortunate passing of Robert Duvall, courtesy of Bobby Nick. He let us know in real time, my friend. I'm going to let you know in real time that we're going to wrap up this episode, like I said, with Rock You Like a Horoscope, folks. It's that time. Go over to the chat, throw your astrological signs in. I'll make my way over to my horoscope reading studio right here. I will caress my crystal balls ever so gently to bring you the Monday edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope. Let's go. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Here I am, folks. There you are, and here we are. What I hope is a great Monday for you here on BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 482. Starting off the week with some fun and positive vibes is what we like to do. I'm going to set the mood right now with my porn/horoscope reading music. Kind of sounds like it could be one or the other. I'm going to make my way over to the chat and look for your astrological signs as I caress my crystal balls ever so gently. Not because I need to, because I want to. Let's see, and I'm going to bring you your Rock You Like a Horoscope segment. Schadenfreude is the German word for finding joy in others' discomfort. We all know that one person. Yes, the Schadenfreude. Absolutely. There you go. But I don't know. What do you think? What do you think there, Sergeant? I see nothing. I know nothing. I know it's time for Rock You Like a Horoscope segment. Let's see. Robert Duvall died. Electric, yes. Also heard. Oh my God, my granddaughter ratted me out about the diaper in my wife's bathroom.
Oh
Nick,
no!
we got breaking news, and she's laughing about it right now. He couldn't find it. No, he couldn't find the bathroom. He looked all around. He couldn't find it anywhere. He couldn't find it. You got it. Oh, see, them women, they stick together like that. You think they're like, just nothing, don't say nothing. Don't. Jim, they don't know the value of don't start nothing, won't be nothing, brother, right? You could have just had that little kind of hiccup and life could have went on without everybody busting on you and knowing about it. But no, they got to know it and share it and bust and laugh and bust you on it. FJM. Whoop, whoop, Juggalette Jen from Buckshot Kid. As we make it to our first astrological sign for Monday's edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope, we kick it off with 2 for Mandy Diff, a double shot. For our friend Mandy Diff. Hey everybody, this is for all the Aries and the wacky Libras joining us today. The first of 2 for Mandy Diff, my friend, and all the Aries joining us today. Monday's Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. Aries, like yesterday, today is below zero day. Like yesterday, today is a below zero day, bringing below zero odds. But tomorrow shifts the scene from the swamp to the sunlight. If the outcome of something matters to you, waiting one more day can make a real difference for Mandy Diff and all the Aries joining us today for their first kicking it off. Mandy Diff kicks off Aries. Wait till tomorrow, Aries. Now I will read the second of 2 for my friend Mandy Diff, and for all of the Libras joining us today, the Libra Rock You Like a Horoscope reading for Monday. Libra, no matter how tempting, aligning yourself with falsity or grandiosity isn't sustainable. It's fine to be slow, small, and hardly visible, Libra. The payoff is in purpose and joy, not trying to be something you are not. The second of 2 for Mandy Diff. It's for all the Libras joining us today. It's your Monday. Mandy Diff kicks it off with 2, and we move on to our friend Juggalette Jen. She has been supporting me with memberships and gifted memberships so long, she asked for Cancer and Aries. The first of 2 for my friend Juggalette Jen, and all the Cancers joining us today, including fingers crossed for my friend Scott Fitzpatrick. This is for Brian Clauder. This is for any and all Cancers joining us today. The Cancer Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. Here you go, Jen. Cancer, while today is a very poor day for making decisive money moves, you could potentially begin to unsnarl something that had been tangled for a while. Revisit your assumptions and your extreme views. It's for Juggalette Jen, Brian Clauder, Scott Fitzpatrick, and all the Cancers joining us. It's your for Monday. It's the year of the tiger. Juggalette Jen. Whoop whoop, Buckshot Kid from Juggalette Jen. Give Me Bezos asked for Pisces. Oh, the reason I didn't read Aries is because I just read it the first time for my friend Mandy Div, Juggalette Jen. The Year of the Tiger. Whoop whoop to Buckshot from Juggalette Jen. Give Me Bezos checks in and says Pisces is Nices for all my fellow fish. Let me see, did I hit the Pisces with the first one? I think I did. Nope, let's hit Pisces. Oh, let me find out who else, because I know another Pisces or 2 around here. I think.
My Matt and myself.
Andrew is alert enough to know that he, Matt, and the lovely Mai and Rini are all Pisces. The Pisces rock you like a horoscope reading. It could be a great day to understand platonic relationships. You could get valuable insight. An underlying sense of being ill at ease could surface for a few hours. Oh my. But it should, for Andrew feeling ill at ease, or my Pisces friends, it should pass quickly, because that is your Monday. All right, we took care of Pisces. Is Nices. Sorry, I'm very late. That's okay, Electric Head Gino. We don't mark off for tardiness, and you don't look tardy or feel tardy. Hello, Electric Head Gino from Buckshot Kid. Be a greeting anyway. FJM says clean bowl, clean screen, new weed. Oh my God. Well, FJM, I kind of did a little refurbishment on my water pipe over the previous weekend and all, but I don't have everything as clean as you, but I will join you for one. And Mandy and anybody who wants to smoke. Another dab dog for dunks. Do 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 Doom. Another dab done for dunks. And another dab done. And another dab done. Another dab done for dunk. Hey, gonna dab you. Another dab done for dunks. Another dab done for dunks. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Oh, Dice Godfrey. I see my friend Spawn checking in for Libra, and I see Mandy Div, her second is Libra. So how about if I do this? I'm going to do a quick Libra reading. That'll be the second of 2 for Mandy Div, and the only one for Spawn. Here comes the Libra rock you like a horoscope reading for those two. Hey Libra, no matter how tempting, aligning yourself with falsity or grandiosity isn't sustainable. It's fine to be slow, small, and hardly visible. The payoff is in purpose and joy, not trying to be something you're not. One more reading again. Whoop, that was another dab done for donks. No, I left the old wrong song on. That was the Wednesday PQR. Rock you like a horoscope reading. One more time for my many Libra friends. I'm going to give Aries a go for my friend Mandy Diff and all the Aries joining us today. One more time. Here comes Aries. Like yesterday, today is a below zero day, bringing below zero odds. But tomorrow shifts the scene from swamp to sunlight. If outcomes matter to you, waiting one more day can make a real difference. One more reading for all the Aries. And for Mandy Double Diff, we took care of everybody. We took care of Spawn. We took care of Mandy. What's worse in your 60s? A bunch. Electric was worse in your 60s. A bunch of way younger people start dying. Yeah, that's yikes. Mandy Diff says, just Aries. I can hear Spawns. We took care of all that. Crap, I put it in too many times. That's all right. I smoked and I read it too many times. What the fuck? Widow Killer says, TMZ just received a 4th email demanding money for Nancy Guthrie. Well, I've been seeing many reports of multiple emails coming in, and I don't know if it's other people playing with them or they. Who knows? That's just so weird. I think that's going to be one where we come back going and go, can't see. Like, we knew that was freaking weird, Bob. We knew it. Yeah. That's a weird situation, man. Mandy Diff says she is short, talking about her shortness and about the description. Andrew, are you still streaming? I seen you live a minute ago. Oh shit, this year is the year of the Levy horse. No joke. I didn't say it and I didn't look it up. Crazy Cute Sunflower hits me with 2 astrological signs. I will be glad to read Aquarius and Taurus. Sorry, out of the room as it started. Here comes Aquarius for Crazy Cute Sunflower, for Josh in Tennessee, and all of Tennessee, the Aquarius Tennessee joining us today. If you're uncomfortable around someone today, Aquarius, it could be the below zero stars, or it could be something more. Patterns reveal truth. If someone consistently throws you off, pay attention to that pattern. The first of 2 for Crazy Cute Sunflower and all the Aquarius joining us today, your Monday. Now I'm going to read Taurus. It's the second of 2 for Crazy Cute Sunflower, but it also happens to be for my friend and yours, Wendy Pack, and all of the Taurus joining us today, the Taurus Horoscope Reading. Taurus, an alliance could be brewing up in your career, but wait at least until tomorrow to make it official. Be cautious not to apply force towards an action that isn't fully aligned with the truth. That is the second of 2 for Crazy Cute Sunflower. It is also for Wendy Pack. It's for all Tauruses. It's your for Monday. Jim was smoking with us. The GOAT of milkshake joints is now Rita's, according to our friend Spawn checking in. Sometimes we get the cherry, the vanilla ice cream with the cherry slushy mixed together. That's pretty good. I get that from Rita sometimes. Mandy did a gravity bong because she had it ready. She knew it was the time to smoke. Terry Nee he's excited over there. I think she's gone, Nancy. Sadly, I hope not. Yeah, for somebody that they say that many, like the first week or two, that her Apple device lost track of her pacemaker and that she needs regular medicine, unless they let her grab a medicine bag on the way out, Bob. I don't know about that, but yeah.
Yeah, he's probably got
not looking well.
No.
But it does, I don't know, it just seems too like familiar, or somebody must know somebody, or it's going to be somebody they know. It's going to be something really weird. We're going to be all abuzz and talking about it real soon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how about this? We don't have our friend the Space Nerd in here in the chat today. She normally asks for Leo and Virgo. And I'm going to read that because the second is mine. So the first one will be for her if she hears it. And in any of the Leos joining us today, the Leo Rock You Like a Horoscope reading for Monday on BF Live The Vibes. Rock You Like a Horoscope. Hey, my Leo friends. Relationship vibes could be off today. And the underwater universal stars aren't helping. Put a pin in any conversation that gets combative. You could be arguing about a complete misunderstanding. That is for my friend, the Space Nerd. We did it in her absence. It's for any and all Leos joining us today for the Monday. That's interesting, Bob, and that's something that I've learned too. That sometimes that you're feeling emotional about something, and the other person don't even like feel as passionately as you do about it or whatever.
Right.
It's like
sure,
it's like if you wait a day, it's like either one of you really going to care. I've had to learn the value of that, because I like that. It says the vibe could be off today, and put a pin in any conversation. Like if it's just not the day to have that conversation, Leos, don't do it today. Now, I'm really excited to start winding down this episode of The Vibe, but Juggalette Jen, I'm sure would be eager to remind you if I was reading her chats or if she was on panel. She likes to let everyone know, because when it's after 3 o'clock, she gets real excited because we do something special here on The Vibe. We stick around and we go into Overvibe. At 4 minutes after 3 o'clock, that means we're 4 minutes into hour number 4 of what is typically just a 3-hour show. So come on, we're having fun. And I will stick around because I need to read Virgo, because this is for myself and all the Virgos joining us today. The Virgo Monday Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. Virgo, notice what you want to believe. She said, notice what you want to believe. It may not be what actually is. Avoidance of facts can be comfortable, but it never serves you long term. Avoid getting agitated over something too unimportant to matter. I just got done saying that. Bobby, Nick. That's for all the Virgos. One more time, because it's so unbelievable. Notice what you want to believe in. It may not be what actually is, though. Avoidance of facts can be comfortable, but it never serves you long term. Avoid getting agitated over something too unimportant to matter. For all my Virgo friends like myself, that's our... Well, let's see, cool. Bobby Nick. Let's review now, my friend. With Virgo, we just took care of mine. We already did. Did we not do yours, Bob? I'm feeling we didn't do yours, did we? We didn't do it. Come on, Bobby. This is why.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is why I do a go around and review, because I can't remember which ones I did. I think we're going to wrap up reading Sagittarius/Vegetarius for my friend Bobby Nick and all of the Sagittarius joining us today. Sagittarius, communicate with care under today's poor universal stars. Boy, this is not a day for any of us to be talking, right? It's like everybody's just ready to take stuff wrong maybe today. It says, communicate with care under today's poor universal stars. You'll want to talk. Be sure your content merits sharing. An audience might not be receptive today. Wait until tomorrow or after, because it could improve how it lands. That is for Bobby Nick. That is for any and all Sagittarius joining us today for your Monday.
Guess we all just need to shut the fuck up for a day, huh?
Boy, Bob, I'm telling you this. That is kind of what we got universally out of today's Rock You Like a Horoscope segment. Today, just keep it low today. Don't rock the boat and hang out till tomorrow. So now that we did a proper review, now we have taken care of Bobby Nick with Sagittarius. We even took care of this guy right here with Pisces. In his absence, we did Cancer for Scott and Juggalette Jen. So we took care of everybody on panel. And I don't see any more in the chat. So that means the next time we'll have to see what the stars have in mind for us will be this upcoming Wednesday, because that's when we do this here on BF Live The Vibe. At the beginning, the middle, and the end of every week, we like to rock you like a horoscope. Like a horoscope. And there you have it there today, ladies and gentlemen. That has been over 3 hours we have been on the air live, and this has been BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 482. We're going to come around and do a proper round of plugs to see what's going down after BF Live The Vibe, and we'll talk about tomorrow's show and what's coming up the rest of the week here. But I want to thank Bobby Nick for joining me. I want to thank Scott Fitzpatrick, who maybe he did the Irish goodbye, or his technology gave him the Irish goodbye. And even this guy. Yes.
Bob Vran, this is something that kind of freaked me out, because yesterday I was Googling something about my foot, and actually I was AIing it, and all of a sudden it starts saying, I noticed that you have a Kurt Cobain background, and I hope you keep your head up while dealing with your foot infection and recovery. I want to remind you that even through struggles, you've got the strength to keep pushing forward. And I was like, what? What? And then
you're getting this psychologically analyzed by AI because you have a poster.
For real. And then I asked it, how did it know? And it's like, it was honest. It's that you sent me, you put a screenshot in of your background, and so yeah, that it's watching.
We did this story the other day. The beginning report was about the caricature, the Chat GPT caricature app. And everybody's going and making the cartoon look of themselves, and it's putting facts behind them about their life and little Easter eggs, because what it does, exactly what Bobby Nick just said, it draws from every experience that you've either fed into AI or is out there, and it made an association going, oh, dude likes Kurt Cobain. So they have some algorithm that says if Kurt Cobain poster is seen, then person must think suicide. Then I must give message about not doing that thing. That's amazing, Bob. You just got psychoanalyzed by your AI, bro. Like
For real,
bro. I noticed that you like what's so, and of course it's garbage in, garbage out, right, buddy? So somebody fed it that notion, or. I mean, I guess you could say, I don't know, maybe extrapolated that over all the reports, Bob and Nick.
I have no idea.
His death and the way he died.
It freaked me out.
But obviously, it's made an association. Whoa, dude likes Kurt Cobain. Whoa, warning. Let's give him. Yeah. Did you get the 188 number about if you're feeling like the suicide prevention hotline?
It did not go that far, but yeah, it seemed concerned, you know?
We had a conversation about this the other day. I was talking to somebody that said somebody they work with utilizes like the Copilot like every day, Bob, and they're saying hello and bye to it now at the end of the day. Okay, thank you. Like morning, Ralph. Morning, Sam. Like we just like went through a day or experience together, buddy.
For real.
Yeah, they're talking to him at the end of the day, like see you tomorrow and all that stuff. Whoa, let's see what everybody's saying. The 988 is the number. It is. Oh, you're talking like Bigfoot 988 number it is. That's right it is. That's right. It's simple. Those 3 digits. We're making light of it, but the suicide prevention hotline is 988. That is a universal line. Let me see. That's national. Andrew is live again already. AI is creepy. Now I'm scared. Bobby Nick, we were riding around the other day, my wife and I, on the Saturday, and we were we were both to our shopping center talking about the stores it had, and we had never searched for any of these stores, but because we were talking about them, they started suddenly coming up in my wife's Facebook feed. So the ears are always on. You can decide whether it's for nefarious reasons or if you like the fact that it's going to guide you to maybe some things that you prefer or narrow things down for you. But that is hella creepy, Bobby Nick, because I thought just the caricature thing about them maybe putting like your maybe your birth date or something that it pulled out of all of your information, something that it pulled out from you. That's one thing. But to be having a back and forth with you, like, hey, bro, How you feeling, bro? You'll be all right. Hang in there, bro. I know you got a Kurt Cobain poster, bro. You're going to be, bro. I mean, you're going to, do they do like bros and A's? That'll be next, Bob.
I know, right?
That's amazing. That's a great story, Bobby Nick, in a very creepy way.
Yeah, man.
That's cool, Nick, but shit. Right. That's about the best way you can explain that. That was an amazing story, Bob. Just know that. I think that's great that you're sharing that with people because you don't realize the little cues that it's picking up. So maybe if at least you know, oh shit, I gave it. But although you didn't tell it that Kurt Cobain meant a good or a bad thing, something had to teach them that.
For real. Yeah. It just made that association. I mean, I've never told it anything like about even like my own like depression or anything like that. You know, so it doesn't know.
They think Kurt Cobain and they kind of know how he went and they go, okay, if then this kind of thing.
Yeah.
If statements about Kurt Cobain. All right, well, why don't we let's wrap up though. That's an amazing story, Bob and Nick.
Yeah, I thought it was weird how it used the references, the Kurt Cobain background and told me like, fucking keep my chin up.
So let's see. Now I know what we got to do. We got to put like gay posters in Andrew's room and then have AI. People are going to start using AI against itself, kind of like we did when they were giving us the AI summaries of the YouTube shows. Right. And then we were like saying things like about Shawnee on Replayables about the gay producer did this and the gay producer did that. And it started talking about all his escapades that we made up in the chat. It was funny, Bob. Let's see. Nick, you have been looking up Andrew ailments, maybe.
Yes, I have 100%. So yeah.
Oh my God! Well, they know
I don't know if it relates those to me or not.
That's a whole nother thing because here we do shows, so we might be looking up things that relate to somebody we're paneling with, or a news story, or a whole other reason.
Right.
So now it's going to make everything like too personal. Like I do shows, and I don't want it like thinking that everything I look up for is actually just totally directly associated to me or only
right. Yeah. Maybe let's start telling them who we're Googling for or whatever. This is not for me. I want to know this for somebody else.
Chat family knows you too well because maybe this says that's why, Nick, you Googled internal decapitation and you like Nirvana.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is the world that we are living in and heading for. And maybe we're starting to agree more and more that this might be in the collapse, like Terry Nee says. Oh, Andrew, he's there smart. He's in the There's Mr. Peppy, boy. He was ready on cue to say that stuff, boy.
Maybe I don't want to live in this world.
Oh.
Wow. Boy, Andrew knows how to end on a positive note, folks. I can't. Doesn't get any better than this, or does it? We'll see. Hey, Bob, my friend. First of all, let's take care of our friend Scott Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Scott Fitzpatrick, he is our bro. I appreciate him. Appreciate the bro dog, too. And Stormy and all the family. Check out the Angry Iguana. I actually have a plug folder here, Bob Mick. I think I told you about it the other day. Scott Fitzpatrick, you can see all his fun stuff that he does. And we do have a Scott's Hole segment. I'm not sure, but maybe a couple days before we get to a Scott's Hole segment here on The Vibe. So if you can't wait to see LOL cows, the low cows, you go over here to the Angry Iguana 112 channel by clicking on the link running in the chat. Or the Prop Master 69 is where some of his older content exists over there.
And you know what I'm happy to report about? Angry Iguana 112 is now on Rumble as well. So
I knew he said he was going to, but I didn't get the official announcement yet.
Well, it showed up in my chat the other day, so yeah, I was like, oh, right down.
So that's where, if you want to, we're going to do probably, I'm going to have a guest tomorrow, so it might not even be till Wednesday we get to our Scott's Hole segment here on The Vibe. But yeah, please join us tomorrow. I'll tell you about the guest we're going to have in a minute because that's going to be a little extra fun, a little extra talky tomorrow. All right, why don't we, I always let Bobby Nick go last because he has the list. So let's bring this peppy guy in. Hey, peppy guy. Tell everybody what channel you're doing your live on currently. Tell everybody the other channel about Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Andrew, go ahead.
No filter, Andrew and Friends, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and we have an announcement. 400 is now moved to Thursday.
That's true.
All right, well, Bobby will clear that up a little bit more for us too. But if you're wondering what channel Andrew is distracted by while he's doing my show. That is Andrew the Giant 96 and staring into his pad, doing a one-man show over there, talking one-sided.
I am currently big-time shadow banned.
Really?
Yes.
All right, well, if you want to prove that, go see if Andrew's shadow banned. Go throw some tomatoes at him or some tomatoes at Andrew the Giant 96 channel. And no filter with Andrew, a friend. He's just going to keep spitting out the hits if I keep him in here. Andrew the Giant 96 is the channel he's currently live and distracted by. And No Filter with Andrew and Friends on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 7 p.m. East. Andrew the Giant. And now comes that time in the show. I'm going to turn it over to Bobby Nick. Do you have something to write on? Do you have something to write with? There's probably going to be hella shows going down, maybe afternoon, early evening, later evening. Bobby Nick will tell you about them right now. Like to hear them? Here they go.
Well, actually, Bobby, friend, I'm not even sure what's going to happen today because I do have to go for my IV again for the antibiotics tonight. So I'm assuming that there might be a late night with Bobby Nick tonight, sometime after I get back. But yeah, definitely Thursday, 400 episodes. We're celebrating for No Filter.
Awesome. So because of your IV situation and all that, I hope, seriously, you know we make jokes because that's what we do here, but you know that we're all hoping that everything is correctable and fixable for your health and your foot and all that stuff there, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too, Jesus.
And I hope that you don't continue changing your channels because I just updated your plug video here, Bobby Nick. Look at that. So I got it. See? Nick TV Live on Rumble. Very simple. And then on Twitch, it's just twitch.tv/Nick TV Live is what I cut and paste. And I made another plug video for my friend Bobby Nick right here. There you go. Rumble,
sweet.
Twitch, right there. Made it. And I corrected it in the chat. So hopefully those links are working in the chat as well. I did my little work I had to do.
Oh, shit. You know what? I just realized it doesn't include my YouTube.
So that's right, you son of a bitch. I forgot. That's all right. I still got it in Canva. I guess I'll be at it. So now I'm going full reverse. I literally had YouTube, Twitch, or whatever before for everything, and then things happened, and then I reverted. I made a new one, and then I peeled it. I don't even know where I'm at.
You've had to edit it a lot lately. Thank you, Bobby.
And I literally just got done. I thought I was done with that one. One more time. I got another Canva session to let you know that Nick TV Live, all of those things also exist under the same thing on YouTube as well, right here. All of these things exist, the Nick TV Live on YouTube. Best wishes for our fellow Bobby Nick, our buddy Bobby Nick, for that IV in your foot issue. I know
thank you very much, my friend.
The only thing his health is going to keep him away from doing this. Otherwise, if his health allows him, Bobby Nick will be here. And we hope you're all here too. A matter of fact, I hope you're here tomorrow for BF Live The Vibe because it's going to be a special one coming back. I told them I like to have him back like at least once a month. It's been definitely more than a month. It's be the first time this year that come on up, that Carmela and Florence, I said that. Florence, I was looking at something else. Florence and James from the Forum Celebrity Podcast will be on BF Live The Vibe tomorrow. Like I said, we're going to talk about Nicole Brown Simpson's ex, who was in the middle of the whole OJ situation when their whole relationship was falling apart, and we all know how that ended. They have some interesting interviews and stories and stuff that they do. So we'll talk about all things celebrity, but I particularly want to talk about that tomorrow when we catch up with James and Florence from the Forum Celebrity Podcast. I'm starting to get tongue-tied, so it's time to wrap up the show. If you're wondering, Spawn liked the fact that I said, if you're wondering what channel Andrew is being distracted with instead of doing my show, he liked that comment. And I appreciate it and love all you guys for being here today for BF Live The Vibe. Thank you, Scott Fitzpatrick. Thank you, Bobby Nick. Thank you, this guy right here. So for all of them guys and myself, I just want to say we don't really say goodbye because we're probably going to see you in a chat real soon. And I hope one of them is BF Live The Vibe tomorrow at 12 p.m. East because we do this here every day for 3 hours or more, Monday through Friday. But Andrew, since we're going to see them soon, tell them what we say here on The Vibe.
We say bye for now.
That's right. It's just bye for now because we know we're going to see you real soon in one of these great show chats. So bye for now. Have a great rest of your Monday. Peace and love, and we'll see you the next time we see you right here on BF Live The Vibe. Bye for now, y'all.
That's enough
We'll see you
internet
tomorrow,
for me today.
12 p.m. East, right here.
I am going to wash myself with holy water
Bye, y'all.
to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Okay.
Oh my.